Right, chat. Welcome. Hopefully everyone is doing well today. Hopefully you had a fantastic weekend. Hopefully lots of excitement and fun things, and getting ready for this week. More World Cup action, which is always a good time. Congrats to Messi, the new record holder, the GOAT. I'll say it. Even if others won't, it's okay. I'll say he's the GOAT. But hopefully everyone's doing well today. It's good to see everyone here. Actually, a lot of people here for this stream, so I appreciate that. Really quick, Tiger Forever, now you're talking. Actually saw an unboxing of this, and the game mat alone is worth the cost of the game. Crazy card art. So, fun fact, I have not opened it yet. So we will unbox this, as well as sleeve 550 cards, and then we will play it. So I'm going to start a little earlier than I usually do, as far as like doing stuff. But we could talk as I unbox it. So we'll open that all up, because I don't think I've ever done an unboxing live on stream. So it felt like, why not? Right? So it's been a nice reprieve from World Cup Football Madness. Nah, it's been so good. It's been so good. I've loved it. Greasy Duck, welcome to chat. Tiger Forever, I think I said welcome. What you think about ordering this? Well, you'll get to see the ins and outs of it for sure. Chilling, reading the new Warhammer 4111E rules. I think they have us knuckle draggers in mind. Keep it simple, stupid. Love it. First of the month, this will be bought. May even get the old Spider-Man small box expansion to go with it. Let's go. Yeah, so everything's backwards compatible, which is really nice. Which is really, really cool. Scott W, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Link, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Link got a bunch of Amazon gift cards for Father's Day, but they didn't have Marvel Legendary on there. Hopefully soon. Hopefully soon. I don't know if Game Nerd shipped it out yet. Maybe? Question mark? Question mark? Oh no, they say it's there. So maybe it's like just getting there now. So give it a hot minute maybe. I see I got badge upgrade. I was Green Lantern for over a year. I'm Venom Black now. Let's go. I can't see people's badges on certain sides. Like it just shows like random thing. Wait, can I see it? No, I can't see it now. Oh, because of the dye color. Yeah. I think eventually it does turn into logos though. I don't remember. But it's like forever. I appreciate the support. Alex, welcome to the chat. Lady friend had a better go with Marvel Champions this time around. Showed her how broken Deadpool is to her amusement. Tried playing Falcon and died, naturally. Last game was Miles against Angel, or Miles and Angel against Mysterio. It's a rough one. Scott, DC releases at the end of July, early August. Let's go. Release at Gen Con confirmed. Okay, awesome. That's really great to hear. Dude, I'm super hyped for that. Super hyped. She got dunked on for having the most encounter cards in her deck. I kept having my Nemesis pop out. That game was long, but the main scheme never popped, and we ended up winning. Okay, let's go. Now she wants to play as Wolverine and Phoenix, and I'm looking at Wonder Man as an option. Maybe even running Deadpool and Justice for a change of pace. Nice. MB, welcome in chat. Get yours tomorrow. Let's go. Happy belated Father's Day. Yes, to all the fathers out there, happy belated Father's Day. 21.36 seconds, not bad. Silver Dragon, welcome to chat. I finally got Gamora in Champions Day. Yo, let's go. I like Gamora a lot. Good old unboxing day. Or good unboxing day. Go USA, Netherlands, and Germany. Yeah, I'm USA. So the way I do things is I'm rooting for obviously America, who seems to have a decent road to the Final Four. Then Germany is number 2. I think they just had another injury, didn't they? And then Japan, number 3. And the Netherlands, I'm really just rooting for Erling Haaland. He's my boy. I like him. Even though he's on Man City, still. That guy's hilarious. Keith, welcome to chat. Hopefully you're doing well. Order mine from there. Okay. I got mine from Game Nerds and a CPL small box Thursday. Okay. Let's go. Yeah, I'm excited to dive into this. I think everything I've read so far, people seem pretty excited about this. Again, I hope they keep supporting it and maybe reprinting the older stuff or redoing the older stuff. I don't know. Who knows? I know everything's kind of up in the air. But I mean, this was announced what? Not this past Gen Con, but the one before or something like that. Like, it's been forever. How are we doing in the football? The foosballs and the soccers have been preoccupied. We are doing fantastic. Christian Pulisic, who's our best player, didn't even play last game. And we beat the Australian Socceroos. It was a good match. We did a really good job. So we've done really, really well. We face Turkey next on Thursday, I think. And we're already in it to the next round, but we need to kind of keep the momentum going. So, but I think we'll be all right. Saw the Viking chant in the stadium and felt immediately that USA doesn't have something epic. No, so many other countries are so like better at that stuff than us. Like, America needs to step up its game. We are embarrassing in that regard. Arrow, welcome to chat. Reprint X-Men? I know, right? But people want it. People want it. Reprint it. Reprint the big boxes. I know they tried for a hot second with Civil War and there was all these errors and they were like, meh. Oh, well. It is Thursday. Okay. Yeah, they I think that was like a year ago. They tried reprinting Civil War and a couple copies went out and there were like miscuts and quality control issues. And people were just like, I don't know what to do. This game just needs standard size sleeves. Greasy Duck, welcome to chat. Yeah. So for Marvel Champions, I put everything in the Dragon Shield, which gets super expensive. So man, my hair is a mess today. Which gets super expensive. For Legendary, just use the Sleeve Kings, the 63 by 5 by 88 millimeters. I think they're like, if you get them from their website, especially when they're on discount, it's like $2.50 or $3 for a pack, and then if you buy a lot, you can get free shipping. Which I gotta get more of these, but I just use these for it. You do have to change them out more often if you shuffle a lot, but we'll see. For right now, yeah. Did USA get lucky with the grouping placement, or are we really just that good? Turkey was supposed to be better than they are, for sure. I think we were kind of always slated to finish second in the group and then make it to like 32, maybe 16. And it's looking like we can make it to 8. Like, not easy, of course, but like a good chance. Past that, I think we'll do really well. But Russell Crowe, or coach, I don't remember his real name, but he looks exactly like Russell Crowe. He's just phenomenal. I mean, he's absolutely phenomenal. So for you, it was the worst bedhead hair day of your life, but for me, it was Monday. Glad to hear I didn't need to buy 6 more boxes of Dragon Shield. Yeah. I know. I gotta get more Dragon Shield for the Marvel Champion stuff coming out. I'm just like, ugh. I have a bunch of the clear mats, but I need the black, like the black back ones. I have boxes somewhere, but I hide them from myself because I'm not smart. I need to find it. So whatever. How are you guys watching the games? YouTube TV. He's like in the middle, Russell Crowe. Billy, welcome to chat. Pre-order my DC Legendary. Upper Deck, please take my money and give me all DC. I know. I hope they run with it, dude. I hope it sells super well. I'm going to be playing a lot of it, but I hope it sells super well and they just like keep pumping out this stuff like crazy. Okay. We can keep talking about whatever, but I do, because it is going to take a little bit to do 50 or 550 cards of sleeving. So, Ilman, welcome to chat. Okay, so what we'll do is we'll unbox this. Wait, you're supposed to like spin it or whatever. I don't know. Whatever the whatever do. Liver Boys being well represented. Yeah. Didn't they also just sign some Spanish kid and they're trying to sign someone else? I haven't been able to read the news that much. My name's Jeff. Welcome to chat, dude. How you doing, man? But now I picked up Marvel Legendary. I'm eager to get into it when I have the time to do so. Yeah. When did this game get released? Wednesday. Got released Wednesday, and I think I got it over the weekend. But I was gone camping, so. Okay, that's enough of that. All right. Sleeving by 2 point. I know, right? Was getting dizzy. That's what I was going for. I was actually going to see if I could just make chat motion sickness or motion sick. But, you know. Happy belated Father's Day, and I hope you had a great camping trip. It was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. It was great. We went with a bunch of our church friends. And it was great to hang out with them. We weren't sure how my son was going to do with it, but he did really well. So it was a lot of fun. We stayed in the cabin though. Separating the decks. Will this be able to be used with the new DC game? Hey, T-Mills. So yes, with a caveat. Yes, but you're probably going to need opaque backed sleeves. Excuse me. The reason being is because the backs of this will say Marvel Legendary and the backs of DC will say DC Legendary. The Hope and Fear tracker on DC Legendary will be a little weird, and Big Ol' Top Games I think is working on something with that, so that will be a little weird, but yeah, you'll be able to do something with it. So but once it comes out and we can see it, we'll like officially know. Sentinel in back. I know the art is phenomenal. I know some people didn't like the art because it's so different, I guess, but whatever. Yeah, but like it will use the same, everything else will be like the same about it. So Red's going for speed on the wings and some center back help. Good, they need it. I trust them now that they fired their coach. All right, so let's see what it is. It's what it's gonna be, right? All right, because I haven't opened it, obviously just seen this. So there's gonna be a play mat, probably like, I'm gonna guess here, and there's gonna be like a deck of cards and a deck of cards and a lot of empty space. Well, at first a rules thing on top. Slave Kings. Oh, I wasn't even close. Okay, so we have our rule books. Oh, wow, it's right in the middle. Okay. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of deck of cards that I didn't expect. That's cool. So we have our rule books. Oh, we have a keyword guide. That's so nice. Oh, and it has quick reference on the back. Okay. So keyword guide, this is what I usually have to put up on my screen all the time. This is really nice. Really easy to look through, especially if you're like me. Now, I know a lot of people look at all these keywords and go, oh God, this is a lot. Generally speaking, with most legendary, you only run into like 4 or 5 keywords like in a game. Maybe it's different. So card count is 550. Red Ascension is coming up with their own Lord of the Rings edition. Yeah, I wanted to check it out. Marvel Champions Sabretooth would be too hard for a new player. Get rid of Mystique and it's a lot better. You just have to be aggressive with it. Oh, look, another quick reference guide. Okay, that's cool. But like, so fun thing. So the Hulk strength hand, right, is in DC Legendary. So like, even the strength is the same. Sleep Kings. So we have a rule book. I don't read rules. Rules read me. Hopefully it's good. Actually, I do need to see because I think they have the new solo stuff in here. All right, these are how cards work. Designer's notes. Do they have the solo stuff in here? I mean, we don't really need it. It's a waste of time. We gotta play. Card types, bystanders. Oh, second edition solo mode. Yeah, so they have their whole solo mode. Tell you how it sets up. So, cool. Baltimore Snowman, welcome to chat. All right, so the thing I'm most excited for. Could be magic keywords. I know, right? All right, it goes this way. But what's new here? More X-Men stuff. It's redone artwork, redone like not systems, but like the cards are more balanced. And I think some of the heroes are a little bit different. I was gonna hop on Legendary when Upper Deck had the free phone app to play with the game with unlicensed themes, but they dropped it by the time I wanted to check it out. That's sad. Also, welcome Relentless. All right, so this is their new playmat. It is a neoprene playmat, which I love my playmats. Looks phenomenal. Love it. Everything I ever wanted. It's not edge stitched, if you're wondering. Gripped back. Looks solid. We will see that more when we play. Okay. Okay. Let's get the foam out. I got Lorcana cards because my target only has that, but at least I get a parking lot fight. That's hilarious. All right, so this one looks like we got Red Skull in here. Oh, I don't need to cut this, do I? Or do I? This is a fresh opening, yeah. Yeah, I didn't open it until this stream. All right, so we got one of our masterminds. It smells like a good card. They smell solid. All right, so we got Mastermind with Red Skull, Mastermind with Doc Ock, which is nice that this game has that. Magneto, Mastermind. Doctor Doom. Hey, look at that. Loki. Oh, I like that artwork on Loki. Oh, he won't come up well in the green screen because he's green. Focus. And okay, then we got schemes, and the schemes actually have different artwork, which is really nice because in most of the games the scheme is the exact same except for in the What If box, I think. So lots of schemes. Master Strikes, we got two of them, must be somewhere else as well. And Scheme Twist, again, different artwork, which is nice. Sentinel Henchman, the Hand Ninjas, Doombot Legion, Ultron Villain, Masters of Evil, and Whirlwind. Okay, I'm gonna sleeve these as I go, so don't mind me. The art looks great. It looks fantastic. MSRP is $100, but you can get it cheaper through other places like Game Nerds and whatnot. A Shroud Identity is a brand new scheme. Okay, good to know. Yeah, Scott, there's new things. Feel free to point it out. Ipsen, welcome to chat. Got mine a couple days ago. In True to Upper Deck, you have to do a lot of organizing because cards are split between bundles. Perfect. Love it. Cheaper than a Steam Machine? Dude, I saw the price of that thing. If it was $7,800, I was like, I'll think about it. Right? I probably won't get it, but I'll think about it. Oh, I have to find the dividers from the other boxes and use them for this. And I saw it was like almost $1,100. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, that thing is going to be dead on arrival. I mean, obviously, they'll sell some. But, like, it's so dumb. The specs are way, way too low for the price of that thing. Made of gold? I wish it was. CW. Wish they gave us different heroes besides 2 Spider-Mans? Yeah. Well, they couldn't do Deadpool, right? Because something with licensing, I thought. Can't ship the cards organized, but every box of Legendary makes a ton of time to sort. Yeah. That's why I buy all mine used. So somebody organized it for me. Dead on Arrival at $10.50. Yeah, dude, I don't understand their pricing strategy for it. Like, I get things are crazy, but still, not that crazy. Maybe the deluxe has hard drugs in it. Maybe that'd make a little more sense at least. It smells so good. But no, the cards have good feel to it. Good quality. I have nothing really to compare it to. I guess the old legendary stuff, but they've been sleeved for so long. More of a license is weird. Fact check true. Let me just put these aside. And these are masterminds. Let me put them aside. Put the strikes in one spot. Scheme twists in another. Flat. They're not textured. The craziest thing I've ever seen, Master Universe Castle Grayskull phone charger is over $600. That's insane. Henchman villains. I'm not sure if they get organized together or not. What is this? Villain Masters of Evil. Oh wait, Masters of yeah, Masters of Evil. Okay, so Baron's demo is with Ultron. That's good to know. So is Melter. Ash's Ascendancy? Yes. Yes. I own all of Ash's stuff. Get Ascendancy at a decent price. So like 30, 35 bucks, whatever it is. It's very good. The heroes are cross compatible. There are no dividers now. So I'm gonna have to rip them from another box. I have actually And then let me fill in the sentence. Wait. Where's my other box? All right. Regular legendary. Oh wait. No. Okay. That does not have what I thought that had. Never mind. Might be in what if then. Check the what if box. I know I have extra dividers. Okay, no. Alright, maybe I don't. Alright, I thought I had them somewhere, but maybe I don't. No, I know I do somewhere. They might be downstairs. Second edition box, check the bottom. Oh, wait. Oh, there is a whole pack of them. Oh, we're good. We're good. That's what these tall ones are. Sweet. Okay, cool. Never mind. Thank you. So yeah, my mistake. There is a whole there. I'm not going to need that many dividers, but that's quite all right. Passing dividers. Okay. Captain, welcome chat. Is the rework better for solo from first? Yes, from first edition. From my understanding, it's closer to the what if box, which was pretty good. Wait. Let me. I don't know what I'm gonna do with these shoe holders. I'm sure something. Okay, I don't want them yet. Wait, is there no more villain cards? Okay, so they're hidden somewhere else. Cool. That's what I was hoping for, actually. Keep that in there instead of an awkward angle. Almost like a pack of six. All right, let's open this shield officer. But not this shield officer. But then we'll do this shield officer. And then we'll do this shield officer and see where that gets us. Maybe somewhere good. Marlboro dividers. Immediately made a new one? Yeah, I'm going to have to look into that for sure. Yeah, I may look on Etsy for something. Oh my god, these things are hard to peel. Doing this the old-fashioned way. So much time it took to find them all and sort. Yeah, I do love sorting. I'm not a sorter, but that's all right. I don't mind it once. Oh, so Ash's Ascendancy. So Ash's Ascendancy is really good. It's a really good starting spot. It is all the heroes, right? The Phoenixborn are backwards compatible, so no problem there. It's if you want to play the different enemies from like the older stuff, you have to get the Red Reigns box because it uses different dice and a different board. So just FYI on that. So if you get Ascendancy to start with, it's very, very good. And you can get any Phoenixborn. Just make sure you have the dice that work with it. It's all print on demand now, and you can get that. They're coming out with new Ascendancy stuff like real soon, so you can get that as well. So they need the pack. I know, right? Bro, like, welcome to chat. It's not the best organization I've seen, but I guess I've seen worse. All right, so we got a shield officer. Shield officer. This is a part of our starting hand of cards. We're getting insert, but I'll just buy a storage box. Yeah. I'm hoping, like I said, I hope they come with more expansions so I can just, like, small box one so I can just fill out this box. But actually, the old boxes have that too. Oh, Shield Troopers. Oh, I like that artwork. I think that looks pretty solid. The Shield Officer isn't bad looking. Like, I like that artwork. But I don't know. I like the Shield Trooper. I am going to miss Agent Coulson, though. No, wait. He was the officer. Trooper was someone else. I don't remember who. Or maybe it wasn't. No. And all the Reborn stuff is a massive... Yeah, if you get it all, it gets really expensive. And I don't think they're reprinting it the old way anymore, so... Oh, we get a sidekick. Daring sidekick. So we get our sidekicks. Which this one is draw a card, return this sidekick, and it has a +1 attack, which makes sidekicks really good. Well, they were already really good, but even better. Yeah, so I have everything but the X-Men. I don't have the movie ones. I have everything but X-Men and Civil War. And, like, I have empty space, but all the small box stuff fits in, like, 3 of the boxes, I think. But maybe less. I'm just not being super organized with it. Don't like the old comic artwork? You know, the older stuff I was, like, hit and miss on. Hey, there's Scheme Twist. Like, some of the older stuff I liked a lot. And some of it was like, no thank you. Come now is to save on cost? Yeah, probably. It's always to save on cost. Hey, a wound card. Oh, Iron Man is wounded. Sad Iron Man is sad. Alright. Let's move this. I feel like we're going to need more space. The art bothers me so much. Yeah. I hear really good things about it, though. Captain's Chair, at least. But, I don't know. I have so many games, dude. I still have to sell so much. But yeah, for people joining in, we will, once we organize and sleeve all of this, our 550 cards, we will get into it more. All right, so we got Villain, Giant Warrior, Villain of Asgard. I like that. Okay, now we switch to the Skrull Villain. Cannot wait for DC Legendary. What? End of July, early August. Excuse me. Skrull Shapeshifter. Hydra. All right, Sentinel Henchman Villains of Sentinels. Damn good, but long. My original core set when it released was just one wound. Was short one wound. I never knew until another expansion with wounds. Are there any other themes they've announced or Marvel DC? So they've done a bunch of other ones in the past. They did like Alien, Buffy, different things. And I think they all work together. But I never got into it. All right, Savage Mutants. We have a pile of those. Oh, James Bond's a big one for them, I believe, too. But we don't know if they're going to do more Legendary, DC, or Marvel yet. Hopefully. But we just don't know yet, unfortunately. Yeah, I heard the Aliens one is like really good. Really good. All right, that's one Maria Hill open. Hey, Will. Are there dudes? Welcome, chat, dude. I always hear Legendary Alien talk to Monk Soap. Yeah, I heard it's like incredibly good, but I don't like the art as much. I love Game of Thrones. Have you played it? Is it good? I was looking into it. I don't think novels would ever play it. But I really love like the Song of Ice and Fire books. The show's less so. But yeah, I want to wait to see if it ever gets like deep discounted. Art's not great, but the gameplay is fantastic. Corey, welcome to chat. Yeah, dude, I'm excited for this. I'm excited to play tonight. Oh yeah, the Matrix was the thing. Was that just one box? Or they do a couple of those? Alright, more troopers. This looks nice on the table laid out. Yeah. Just the artwork is so good on this stuff, man. Like the first legendary box was rough, probably because they didn't know if it was gonna be a big thing or not, and they did such a good job after it. Some Predator set can be combined. Yes, they just did 2, right? Alien Predator, or I guess Alien and Predator. Not 2. Beast, how's it going? Hopefully you're doing well. MD, new box? Yes, this is the Core 2.0. Sleeving new cards is my favorite. I know. I need to hire you to come here and do it for me. So I could just throw things. Alright, 2 expansions for aliens. Okay. Re-release? Yeah. The organization for this is so funny. I'm waiting for the one pack that's all just bystanders. Chili's edition. And you get kicked out of it? Gladly. Marvel, I think maybe Marvel DC will be their cash cow since the Russian I-Corps seem to die. Yeah. Yeah, I know the licensing with Marvel is a little, or yeah, Marvel's a little weird right now, so hopefully it figures itself out. Upper Deck will cash more than ever with all the money they blew in the lawsuit. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, so the big boxes, again, I don't have Civil War or X-Men, so I can't comment on them, but I hear they're very good. Small boxes, I like the Spider-Man stuff. It's really good. There is Paint the Town Red and the Venom box. Both of them are good. 2099 Spider-Man was good. I like that one. To be honest, I don't think I've ever had a bad one. I know we went over in one last live stream talking a bit about it. So there's a ton of good options. And they're all pretty much readily available. So Star Wars Legendary. Well, let's get some Marvel and others. But I agree. Yeah, Fantastic Four was a good one too. That was my first one I got. First small one I got. Only co-op version is that one. Yeah, because they have one. Did they have a co-op version before with Fantasy Flight Games? I can't remember. DC Legendary, run a stream chat. D20, I need your opinion. I love giving opinions. Because I want Fantastic Four and Champions more than anyone, but it seems like the licensing is still an issue. What's your take? So, my take is that I think that they had it mapped out, and I do think there was a hiccup with things. And I think it's just put on the back burner for now. Because they seem to like to kind of group things together. So they're doing the Daredevil. So Daredevil, for those that don't know, Daredevil was kind of already done to a point back during around the Thanos box time. So again, I think they redesigned almost all of it, but I wouldn't be surprised if there's some DNA there from Boggs and Caleb on it. So I think they just pushed this aside. I think that's what they're doing for Fantastic Four, personally. I think they're just waiting because they want to do Daredevil, Street Defender stuff. I think get into not X-Force. The other thing that closely relates to it that I can't think of now. So I still think we're like 2-3 years away from that, unfortunately. I still believe. Oh wait, this goes here. That they want to do a new core box, but and the problem is this theory can never be proven. So it's dumb. I think they were kind of holding out to see what was going on with the Arkham Core Box 2.0. And Arkham community is not very happy with their new set of stuff. And I worry a little about that game because they need to get new people in. And I don't know if they really have got new people in. Maybe they have. Maybe they have. But I kind of doubt it. So I think they're kind of figuring that out, to be honest. Venom was good. I sold most of my legendary. Only kept X-Men, Dark City, and Paintown Red. Fantastic Four, Annihilation, $29.99. Annihilation was good too. They aren't in a different league, so they kind of are. So for the longest time, though I think it's recently changed. So Fantastic Four was really touchy about their IP being used for anything else. This is why you haven't seen the artwork or anything else on anything Marvel Champions. Legendary was only able to do it somewhat recently because it was so touchy. Like this expansion, I think one other small one had Fantastic Four with other stuff because they were touchy about it for whatever reason. Arkham Fantastic Four edition. So how I know, and that's the thing. So like again, I can say this, but like if they never come out with it, it doesn't prove me wrong. And if they do come out with it, it proves me right. So it's like it's dumb for me to say really, but that's just my opinion on it. Because like I can't be wrong, which is unless Fantasy Flight Games literally says D20 is wrong, which maybe they will. Who knows? Hope we get a Spider box or Marvel Knights. I think we're a ways away from Spider stuff, unfortunately. Though I do think they need to come out with banger after banger, because the fan base has kind of slipped with Marvel Champions. I mean, you can just see it's just not as active as it once was. There's more stuff being sold and whatnot, so. New people in wanting the old content and the old content. Yeah. I mean, the idea, they're. Oh wait, this is different. Oh wait, a ranged specialist, shield officer. Oh wait, this is a hero. This is not what I thought this was gonna be. Okay, cool. I'm not 100% sure what's different about this, but we'll see in a second. Yeah, so I think they had this whole grand idea that okay, we'll get new people in, but if people are always going to talk about the old stuff, like, because like if you're a new person in Arkham Horror, let's say, or Marvel Champions, and you go to the forums and you go, hey, I just got in this game, I absolutely love it, what's the best expansions? They're going to say, ooh, you can't get it. And you're going to be like, then why am I investing in this game? Right? Like, logically, it just doesn't make sense. So I think this whole idea of things going out of print is just going to sour more people than it is going to bring in people. But that's me personally. I have been wrong about many things. Villain Hydra? Do we have a Hydra? Oh yeah, we do. Right there. We're only issuing Fox at the movie license because okay. Big Arkham player, and yeah, the new core in their short campaigns did not pan well with my groups. Also, the new art. Dude, has the card quality been worse, CW? Because the artwork is for sure. Because they just need to own up to it. They for sure use AI assistant artwork. Now, I understand AI is a very touchy subject and whatever. You can have whatever thoughts you want about it. But it is built into Adobe nowadays. Photoshop and Illustrator, so like they're going to use it to enhance, which I think is the wrong way to use AI. I think you should use it the other way. If you're going to use it for a rough idea as like a starting point, and then build your own artwork from there. That's personally how I feel about it, but whatever. So I feel like they used it the other way though, to make it easier for the artist to pump out more stuff. So, and that's what it just looks like to me. Like it looks like they had a rough sketch and it said AI fill in the blanks. I have no proof on that whatsoever. Enemies of Asgard. That's just my gut feeling. What I think is next, more Street Defender stuff. The Brotherhood of Mutants. Let's go. Wait, did I have that already? Yeah. You have said. Would love to get World War Hulk, but yeah, it's expensive now. Champions would be awesome if they did a collab with a token fighting game coming out. It's colored shield. Officers go with the basic ones. They added them for this new core set. How do they work, TikTok? Also, welcome to chat. Free Chipotle. That's why last week I had Arkham Chapter 2 in my hand. I put it right and bought Slay the Spire. Yeah. I think a lot of people are just passing on it. Brotherhood of Mutants. The artwork is good. So, I mean, art is subjective. So, I haven't opened. Well, no, I opened my box, but I didn't go through the card quality and whatnot. So I have to like go through it more and check it out. But I'm also weirder with that stuff. Like, I know people are still saying that like, oh, the card quality is back with Marvel Champions. I don't think it is. It still feels different to me. Like maybe it's a bit thicker, but it feels different, and I don't know if that's just me. But I'm more anal about that. It allows people to get into the game. Again, I don't know. Time will tell on that one. The only reason I worry about it is because, again, I think radiation. Oh, wait. Oh, Wasteland Hulk. That's fun. Again, because I know there's already people that are getting upset with Marvel Champions. And again, it's small group. But if the small group is the people that's willing to go online and talk about the game, then they would have been able, or they would have wanted to spend more money on it. Talking about the artwork of the cards or AI in general. I mean, I think AI in general is going to be an important thing for most people to learn for their jobs, whether you like it or not, unfortunately. It's going to be the new thing. But for artwork, it's obviously much better than it used to be. I mean, just look at Will Smith eating spaghetti. But it's still like, I don't know, it still looks off to me. But I'm sure it'll get to the point where I can't tell a difference. My art ability isn't that good. Or my ability to see it is not that good, I should say. What other Street Defenders would they even do? Well, they could start working toward like the Punisher and stuff, right? If they do it. No, what's the I keep wanting to say X-Force, but that's not what it is. That has like that kind of crosses over with X-Men, but not quite. I'm like drawing a blank. Moon Knight. They just get shuffled in with the rest, so you could randomly get one. Oh, that's fun. Is this second edition? It is, yes. Hydro Man, Sinister Syndicate. We had that, right? Yeah. Card quality is definitely different, champ. Yeah. And I know, like, other people have come out with videos being like, no, it's the same. Like, my hand could tell, man. I could still pick up two different cards, and we could do a blind thing, and I can tell you which one's which. Some people that doesn't bother them. That's totally cool. All right, there's a lot of Black Widow ones. And there's one of Hawkeye and one of Rogue. So we'll do Hawkeye and then Rogue, and then we'll go down the Black Widow rabbit hole. Be like, Mag's a hero and a villain? Yeah. I hope they do Punisher, man. I really do. He'd be a fun one. I want them to do Blade, too. It's another one. New Mutants. What was Blade in? Got the Black Widow edition? Yeah, I'm fine with that. I like Black Widow. Alright, Hawkeye. Blade deserves it? Yeah. Blade's a weird one that hasn't happened yet. Or it's let me rephrase it. It's weird that Blade hasn't happened yet. Midnight Suns. Thank you. Midnight Suns. That's what I'm thinking of. Thank you. God, my brain is done. Movie in limbo. Video game hasn't been seen. I know. Yeah, Marvel Knights they can get more stuff into, but I think they go from Street Defenders to like Midnight Suns. Not like a full, maybe not a full line of it, but like a bit of it. I don't know. Maybe they do more. I don't know at this point. But I don't think they can afford a quote unquote like Shield wave or a Civil War wave, even though I liked it. Oh, Josh isn't here. The Hulk is angry. Hold on, where's my camera? Focus camera. There we go. I'm shocked he doesn't have like 40 attack. Don't make me angry. He's very angry. Very angry Hulk. Howard the Duck, 100%. They won't do Howard the Duck though. They're too scared. Growing Rage. I think they worry, and the reason I say it the way I did is because I think they're worried just Howard the Duck wouldn't sell. Like Howard the Duck is not going to sell to like the group I think they're looking for. Like I think they're looking to get in like new players and whatnot. And I don't see Howard the Duck being the draw for that. Squirrel Girl they absolutely need to do. I'll die on that hill. And if it does not have, hey Iron Man, I like the Iron Man card. Oh wait, I just took it off screen. They won't do Squirrel, or they if they do. Let me phrase that. If they don't do Squirrel Girl's Nut Punch, they have failed. That's the easiest slam dunk in the game. Easiest slam dunk. Also happy this isn't just like Robert Downey Jr. First time I saw Howard the Duck movie, did it change your life for the better? 10 cost card, that's fine. It should just be like it should be some absurd cost card, like 10 plus, and you just win the game. Nicholas Fury. Yo, camera, you are struggling today. The legendary Nut Punch. Have you looked into Marvel Magic the Gathering? No. I only did Magic the Gathering and Final Fantasy because I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, but that's it. The starter decks are pretty decent from my understanding. Or at least they were with Final Fantasy, and I've heard that they're not. They're generally good. So I'd probably go that way. Probably get Squirrel Girl when we go back to Avengers. We also need Kate Bishop. That's true too. And hopefully Black Knight and weird King Arthur stuff. I'd be down with all of that, dude. For being an 80s movie, Howard the Duck looks fantastic. Of course it does. Duck's the man. Hey, Gambit. Stack the deck. Stack the deck. All right, let's make some spice. Wait, Enemies of Asgard. Do we not have that somewhere already? Yes, we do. I made 2 different piles. I accidentally had my high school students watch years ago. Howard the Duck. Did it go over well? Did you get a call? If we get Squirrel Girl, I will sell my stuff. That character and Jeff are the dumb. No, Squirrel Girl's the best. I love Squirrel Girl. Shield Agent. Oh, this is the officer. These are the agents. Okay. I love Squirrel Girl. Team Squirrel Girl. But if they ever do Kool-Aid Man, I will buy many copies of that hero pack just to falsify the numbers that did great. All right, now we got Rogue. I like Rogue's artwork too. They did a good job. Hulk, you need to move. I'm running out of room. Oops. She's now Wolverine. I like that. We borrowed Brawn. When is PAX? Yeah, it's usually first week of December. I'm not sure though. I haven't looked. Energy Drain. Man, they did really well with this rogue artwork. Wait, did I move Hawkeye and not all of his cards? There we go. Jump dimensions. So we got Spider-Man Miles Morales, who's our replacement for Deadpool, right, in this game? You think we'll get Kratos? I wish. Probably not. Spider-Man with great power. Let's get our work on that too. Move some of this other stuff out of the way. Witty banter. Love it. You're right. I like how they mixed in a ton. Oh, hey, now we have Storm. Okay, cool. Storm's tidal wave. Man, we're going to go X-Men heavy. Because I'm allowed to pick 3 heroes. And we're probably going to go Storm, Rogue, maybe Gambit. So we're going to play True Solo. Oh, Thor looks good too. Dude, the artwork looks so good. They did a really good job with this stuff. So many heroes. I also am a sucker for like when the artwork goes over the template. I don't know why. I just think it looks good. Big fan. Oh, they have Wolverine. There's so much I want to play as. God, chat, I'm just gonna warn you now. We're gonna be playing a lot of Legendary moving forward. Berserker Rage. Fancy art, yeah, dude. Good art, man. Sells a game good. Keen senses. That's how I want to get jacked. That's what I need my bicep and tricep to look like. Okay, we got bystanders finally. Experimental genetics. Yeah, we're crushing this. Sleeving. Thank you all for making this more bearable. I hate sleeving, generally speaking. Casey Porter, welcome in chat. I never played Legendary before. Would this be a good one to get? Yes. This will probably be your best way to get into the game. 100%. Haven't tore a sleeve yet. I'm trying. Yeah, if you're going to get into Marvel Legendary, this is the best one. All the old stuff is backwards compatible. So if you decide to get any of the older stuff, no problem. The big boxes you can't really find, so just fair warning on that. And they are usually the best value, but all the small boxes can pretty much be found online. A police officer. The police. Bonus points for whoever gets that reference. Oh, Venom. Always a villain. Spider foes. I don't think we've done spider foe villains yet. Alright, Doombot, you gotta move. My boy Venom. Maybe Civil War gets a second edition? Man, I hope. I hope. Green Goblin. Scorpion. Charge of Heroes always Venom? Yeah, dude. Obviously, best Venom. Spider-Man 3. Tobey Maguire. The Lizard. Obviously. Fight anyone who disagrees. Okay, let's open Fancier Black Widow first. Did you pre-order the box with the playmat, or does the box comes with the playmat? So you're good to go. Yes, Wills, this is Sleeve Kings. Yes. Yeah, I heard Game Genic is pretty good too. I just always stuck with Sleeve Kings because I know them and like everything else is them, but I'm not like picky about it. If I had 5,000 Game Gen sleeves lying around, I would use them. Black Widow. Black Widow card art looking solid as well. Check out Maximum Carnage was such a good arc. It put me on Hobgoblin and Venom. Be sure to check out Marvel Talk-On. Oh, is that the fighting one? If I'm thinking of the right thing. They are very cheap sleeves. They do have to get replaced eventually if you shuffle too much, but Talking is the fight. Okay. I think Villain Theory was telling me about it, but I can't remember. Oh, it did Guilty Gear. Okay, yeah. Misplay, welcome. Should I get Marvel or DC? Which IP do you like more? That would be my simple answer to that. Oh, we get Captain America. Oh, this is a nice art too. Oh, I like that art card art. Okay. I'm not upset. I thought I was going to have easier choices of what I wanted to do tonight. And I was wrong. Barely do well with one character level 4.
First game of 2nd edition against Dr. Doom.
Yeah, we got it right. We got to do Doom. Because you can't do it in Champions. Ipsum, thank you for using your Prime sub, dude. Appreciate the, what was that, 16 months? Appreciate that, dude. My local meals, but I can never looks so tempting. Which one is better, Marvel Champions or this one? They are very different, so I can't say one is better. So Marvel Champions, you will feel like the hero in which you are playing, and it's all deck construction. So you're constructing the deck before you even start. Legendary is easier, in my opinion, to set up and put away. Oh, Cyclops looks fun too. And you're building the deck as you go. So you can start with the same hand because it's a true deck builder. So you're building as you go. So it's more like you're managing the heroes than like playing a specific hero. So it kind of depends on what you're looking for. But to me, they're two very different games. So I don't mind investing in both because they feel completely different to me. And just important side note, I am not sponsored by Fantasy Flight Games or Upper Deck. So it doesn't make a difference to me which one you pick, but I like both of them. But I get it's a lot of money. Token on Friday because that's when Evo starts and the schedule start. Okay. Play Tekken tournaments. Nice. I have the new Tekken. I enjoy it. I like fighting games. D20, what characters do you want to see in Champs? Squirrel Girl. Obviously. Kool-Aid Man, obviously. Howard Duck, obviously. But past that, I want to see Blade. I want to Emma Frost. All right, we have to play Emma Frost because we don't have Emma Frost in Marvel Champions. Emma Frost is one that I want. Sorry, that's really loud. What was that? Will, thank you for the gifted membership, dude. I appreciate that. They give us support. So past that, I want to see Blade. I want to see Fantastic Four. I want to see Punisher. I want more spider stuff, generally speaking. The art in this is so good. The Marvel Champions is the only solo game that feels like a fighting video game to me. Well, it's funny that you say that because that's kind of the style they were going for. When I talked to Caleb about it, he said he basically wanted to be like an arcade fighting game. That was his goal. And then Andy Navarro was like, no, it should have a campaign in it. I truly want to play more Legendary. It's such a good game. It is a really fun game. And that's why I'm hoping. Also, I should have showed this. This is good artwork on Gambit. Are the old expansions compatible? Yes, they are 100% compatible. DC and Marvel Legendary will be somewhat compatible, but not 100%. But we have to wait until we get all the DC stuff before we can really say anything about it. But yes, if you got like the old stuff from Marvel Legendary, you're totally good to go. All the small box stuff is pretty much readily available. The bigger box stuff is the harder stuff to find. Ghost Rider is a good one. Moon Knight's a good one too. Yeah. Caleb got the right field. Yeah. It is crazy because I think they wanted it to be like a super simple game in the beginning. And then it morphed into like this more complex game, which isn't a bad thing or anything. It's just what happened, right? So it's always kind of weird with that. But that's, I guess that's kind of what the natural progression of those types of games are. Midnight Suns arc, yeah. DC Champions, absolutely. Ripper in the custom Discord made a whole new Spider campaign with Electro, Shocker, Lizard, and King. That's awesome. I wouldn't hold my breath on DC Champions, but you never know. All right, where's Black Widow? I had her somewhere. There she is. Okay, one Black Widow. Back to Captain America. Okay, now over to Cyclops, naturally. Mike James, who? I haven't played Legendary, but it looks like a basic deck builder game. I have Aeon's End. Aeon's End's fun too, but I never played it solo. Thunderstone Quest, yeah. I mean, if you have stuff that already fits it, there's no real reason unless you really wanted to get into, like the Marvel version of it. But I totally get that. Is this edition great for solo only? I feel like I need to grab everything else Legendary, and that sounds pricey. Yeah. This will be fine for solo only. 100%. That's how I'm gonna play it. Oh my god, there's like one card of each thing. They're killing me on this. My latest 3 dozen card print job, gonna get nice. Don't do it. Just get what you want, dude. You don't have to grab everything. I don't have everything. You play Paint Town? Yes, I played it, and it's not difficult at all. Like, I mean, like it's a fair difficulty, if that makes sense. Because I think that was their first, or one of their first small box expansions. I thought it was good. I enjoyed it. Spider-Man Miles. Put in a small BCW box. Alright, Spider-Man. Sorry, I can't confuse the two Spider-Man cards. Web shooters. Alright, more Storm. Alright, so the first game we play, so we're going to be picking 3 heroes. And we got to pick heroes that we can't play in Champions yet. I'm just going to tell you all now, we're probably going to do this on Wednesday too. Play this game, that is. Not unbox, obviously. With some of the other stuff, because there's just so many options for heroes, which is nice. Call mouse. Hey, more agents. I'm still missing a bunch of bystanders, I feel like. Guess they should be showing up any minute. So Civil War without a box for a few hundred? Yeah. Keeping an eye on Civil War stuff. They're selling constantly for like 200 right now. X-Men selling for about 300. Every now and again they trickle in. The other stuff I haven't looked at recently, like the Villains box, I'm sure is selling for a decent amount. Tetramini? Thank you for your tier 1 subject for 5 months. I appreciate that. Hopefully you're doing well. But yeah, even like wear and tear, like there's like, hey, there's a bystander. I like how she's just chilling at a coffee shop on her MacBook while Juggernaut's just destroying the outside. For Legendary, I have Marvel, Alien, Buffy, Big Trouble in Little Chinatown, Predator, X-Files, Matrix, Firefly. That's right, Firefly. Guess I'm a Legendary junkie. Other one I don't have is Game of Thrones. Are you going to get Game of Thrones? Or do you mainly play it solo? So it wouldn't make sense. If Game of Thrones goes on sale, I want to get it. And I'm going to convince Novels that it's super easy to play. I don't know if it is or isn't, but I'll just convince her it is. Come on. All right, so we got Emma Frost we have to beat tonight for sure. Is Emma Frost the only hero that we don't have in Marvel Champions? I thought there was another one. That might be the only one. Yeah, Emma Frost might be the only one. So we could pick the other two. So chat, if there's certain ones you want me to play as besides Emma. Or another horror game. Yeah. Be like, Novels, you have a very difficult choice to make. We could play more Resident Evil 7 or Game of Thrones. Whichever you want. And then chat will beg her to do the horror game. So sad that Emma got bumped from Nightcrawler. Agreed 100%. I'm firmly on team Emma Frost, so I was sad to see that. Black Widow. Oh, that's right. We're doing one of each again. Captain America. So with the heroes you choose to play, do their cards become the store deck? Basically. So what happens is, and I'll explain it when I play the first game, so everyone that's chilling, I'll explain how to play as we go along. I'm not perfect at the game, but I got most of the rules down. Though I have to see if they change the rules, though I'm probably not going to see tonight. I'll just play it the way I know. So basically there's going to be a stack of heroes. And there's going to be 5 hero cards that come out at a time. And then you're basically like buying them. That's not Rogue. That is Gambit with a picture of Rogue. I think here. Okay, Emma's the only one. Okay, good to know. More note, we got Jubilee rather than Emma, even though it was between Emma and Nightcrawler. Yeah. Like, I get why they went with Nightcrawler. I do. Still sad about it. Same as the what if rules. Okay, cool. Good to know. And the other thing that's good about this box, because people ask like big differences, like so like the where do they go? Not the officers. What am I looking for? The sidekicks are like a big deal. So sidekicks are only in a couple of the legendary boxes. I think like Secret Wars and something else, maybe 2 other boxes, and they're really good. Like once you play with them, there's no reason not to play with them, so it's nice that they're just included in here. Like from my understanding, this set just kind of like the best of everything that you could want. Messiah Complex and Villains. Thank you. Also welcome, Cable. Though I would be saying we would also need Jubilee. I just want a different Jubilee. I just can't with her. I wanted the light Jubilee so bad. Beast is another one that's really weird. Agreed. I know a lot of people want Beast. Yeah, I don't know if they just thought like Beast wouldn't sell or what. All right, only one more pack after this to open up, and then we can start playing. Yeah, like I'm not a Beast fan. I agree with you, Ipsum. So for me, I'm indifferent. But like, for Marvel Champions, I'm at the stage of the game where I want, like, I've accepted that pretty much the Spider-Man stuff we have is probably what we're going to have for a long time. And I'm at the stage of my Marvel Champions career, but I'm just like, I just want other people to be happy. Like, I've gotten so much happiness and enjoyment out of Marvel Champions. And it's not that I won't in the future. I think Daredevil's going to be a fantastic wave. But I'm at the point where I want to just like make sure other people are happy with the game, because that's what makes the health of the game good and like do well and whatnot. So when you leave out heroes that are big like that, or other big heroes, like it just feels bad. I don't know, man. I just don't want things to feel bad. All right, last pack to open up. God, I almost sliced my finger. Yeah, sharpen that knife. Give us piece of. Committed so many war crimes. I understand why Marvel might not want to put. Yeah, but like, how many people? I want to see like the overlap between how many people play this game that are true comic book readers versus just like casuals like me. Like, I've read some of the comics for sure, but not well versed as I'm sure many of the people in this chat that would like even know that. You know what I mean? He's basically a villain at this point. This looks over. Nah, this is not too bad. I should have organized better, but that's all right. It's a little bit of a mess, but that's okay. Comic books. We're Doctor Strange, Daredevil, and Alien have Cloak and Dagger. Hey, other guy. Read wiki articles about comics like The Best of Us. I haven't even done that. I'm so lazy. Eddie Brock, Venom, Carnage. Yeah, sure. That's actually, somebody brought this up earlier asking me. Carnage is something I feel like is a big missing hole in Eddie Brock Venom. I feel like is really missing. That's a good one too. I didn't even think about that. I feel like that's a for me, that's a personally like kind of crazy that they don't exist yet. Spider-Man 38 was your first one since 1964, dude. That's awesome. I read whatever the app was. I went through a bunch of different stuff from Marvel on that. Like I read the Age of Apocalypse stuff. I read a lot of the stuff relating to Phoenix because I think a lot of her storylines are interesting when she goes like crazy and whatnot. So I read a lot of like that stuff. Talking? No, I have not. I mean, Villain Theory talked to me a bit about it, so I'll probably look at it eventually. My video game list is so weird right now, though. I'm all in on new Stellar Blade, new Persona 4, Persona 6 whenever that comes out. I gotta seriously look at Ocarina of Time remake now, which I really don't want to do. Because I really don't want to buy a Switch 2. But if they did a remake to Link to the Past, I would 100% buy a Switch 2 then. Agreed, yeah. Has Carnage in it? Alright, I'll check that out. Yeah, Carnage needs more. Doc Ock needs more. It's a villain too. I don't like that the Sinister Six is like not individual villains, but I'm happy they got them in, but still. Are we gonna be short? No, wait, we might have exactly the right amount of sleeves. The exact... Oh no, they gave me an extra one. Or I missed sleeving a card somewhere. Yeah, either they gave me an extra one or I missed sleeving a card. I may be short one card. We'll just put that somewhere for now. Yes, just don't make it super open world. But I agree with the engine. Original Secret Wars in the 80s from gas stations and drugstores. That's amazing, dude. That's awesome. All right, everything is sleeved. Oh wait, we gotta open our favorite pack. Is that how you're supposed to do it with cigarettes? I don't know. Never really smoked. Ugh. Don't smoke, kids. I know, there's going to be one that's messed up. I for sure messed up somewhere. Okay. Hopefully it's one of the shield agent cards because I just won't care. Alright, I gotta figure out how to organize this real fast. So, do this the old-fashioned way. Okay. Take one. Shield agent. Bam. Okay. Take them. Every Saturday, place called Starbase 21. He was taking me there Sunday to buy 3 comics. Nice. What smoking makes you cool? I mean, look at the Marlboro Man, right? Who didn't want to be that guy? Alright, I need... Actually, let's keep going hero route. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Wolverine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What else we got? Emma. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I mean, he's not doing well. He's got lung cancer, but yeah. Not as cool as the camel guy? Oh, Camel Joe. Yeah, man. Who didn't want to be a camel? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. No, they are not labeled. They're all like basic looking, which is fine for me because I just thumb through things, but 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. All right, so far didn't mess up sleeving. There's no shot I got this perfect the first time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Any good movies? Nah, I don't really watch much right now. I'm so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. I'm so deep in World Cup right now and trying to keep up on wrestling. No time for movies. Oh, I found it. I didn't sleeve Hulk. Dang, I was hoping Sleeve Kings gave me an extra sleeve. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Josh, you would have been mad. The audacity. He's too strong for a sleeve. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. What else we got? Black Widow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I'll be mad on Josh's behalf. Appreciate it. Jay and Liv. Dude, it better not be Jay. Liv, I think, is interesting because she can go for double titles, and I think she deserves it. And Rhea needs a break because everyone's kind of tired of her. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. But you have to have Oba win it. Like, I'm sorry. Like, if Oba Femi doesn't win it, what are we doing? What are we doing here? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Alright, so we have all the heroes. That's good. Oh wait, sidekicks we should have done before, but that's alright. They also give you like stupid amounts of dividers. Like, this is way more dividers than I would ever need, but that's all right. Oh, I forgot Cyclops. Sorry, buddy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That you're gonna buy all the things at some point? Wait, what things? Of legendary? Yeah, if they ever come out with more. That's a big question mark right now. All right, bystanders. And I also want to show it in the box so you can see how much space exactly this takes up. Yeah, the big question mark is if they're even going to come out with more. No one really knows, unfortunately. All right, cool. We'll put that there. We'll have a hero side or hero related stuff, and then we'll have villain related stuff. Of course, you buy all the touche. I don't even know why I asked the question. I should have just said yes to whatever it was. 5 strikes still? 2, 3, 4, 5. 8 twists? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, 11. 11 twists. All right, what do we got? Villains. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, wait. No, we want more henchman villains, right? That's what we were doing. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's all the henchman ones. So we have regular villains now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I want to get Marvel Legends, so I wait to 2.0, but I'm really looking forward to. Yeah, I get that with the DC for sure. I think it'll be interesting if they come with more Marvel stuff. I'll be excited though. A little salty that Brock came back to squash Oba in their rematch, but it makes sense to have their last match SummerSlam. Yeah, I like the way he retired. I wish they wouldn't have done that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have not seen that now, but Dungeon Crawler. I haven't read the books either. I know I should. People say I like it. Quick note though, on Never Enough Novels' Instagram account, she has a discount for like 3 months free of Audible plus $30 or whatever. Just go to her stories and click on it. There's a really good discount. I signed up for it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If you're interested in Audible stuff. But yeah, just go to her stories. It might be on her blog too. I'm not 100% sure. NeverEnoughNovels.com. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. For those curious, that's my wife. Much more successful content career than I. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And finally, this will be the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. That is everything, chat. That is all the things. So this is what it will look like in your box. Plop your mat hopefully in there. Hopefully. For a live action thing? Wow. So if I do this right, perfect. It's so perfect, chat. Cool. JC, welcome chat. The DCC Unstoppable got me in the audiobooks. Now I'm hooked. Also looking forward to the game. Nice. I love audiobooks because I'm always busy at work, so it's just nice. See, she my OCD game. That's what I was solely going for. Okay, so we're gonna play a game now of Legendary, and I'll teach you how to play as we go through it. Everything you need is in this box, but because I am bad with numbers, I will also use buy the same token dials for attack and money. You don't need them, but I use them for this. So this is the only thing that won't be like in the box. But everything else, because people are asking about the mat comes with the game. It's just standard. So you'll be good to go. So, obviously, first and most important thing, put out your beautiful play mat. It is a gorgeous mat. We are going to adjust the camera so this fits better. And move this up a little bit. So I have room at the bottom here. All right, let me just zoom in on this bad boy. Oops, that's not what we wanted. Hi, side of screen. Don't mind me as I just mess around with the screen. All right, that should be, actually, let's move this up a little bit more. Oops, gotta take this off first. Ooh, that almost fell. Okay. I know, I really like that they put the cost down here. So much nicer, especially since you're supposed to play with it face down now, right? I guess you always were, but now especially. Yes, so I'll teach you. So, we are playing specifically the solo mode of this game. Now, the back of this sheet, either one, there's a keyword one, which we'll have just because I'll forget how keywords work. But both of them have it, right? There's an actual rule book. It is a whole 22 pages. You will not need 22 pages, most likely. You will need this video and the back of this mat. So the setup is just exactly what you have to do. Then there's a nice little chart if we're playing solo, what we have to do. And then your entire turn is this 3 things over and over and over. I know that seems like super simple and like that doesn't seem fun. It's good, right? Just take my word for it for a second. So we'll go through the quick reference guide setup exactly as it's written. So each player shuffles a personal deck of 8 shield agents and 4 shield troopers. So first we need our agents and our troopers, which I have somewhere. All right, so we need agents, 8 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And 4 troopers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Cool. If there were more players, you obviously get out more, right? Simple enough. But the shield officer, bystander, and wound decks, in their appropriate spaces, decks of all identical cards should stay face up. Decks containing different cards should be shuffled face down. So we have wounds. All your wounds are the same. We'll get into what wounds do. They basically clog up your hand, but you just plop those on the table and you're good to go. Bystanders, you can just play with regular bystanders if you don't want to be fancy. The game eventually introduced the fancier bystander, the special bystanders, which do make the game a lot better in my opinion. So what we're going to do is combine those stacks, and then we're going to shuffle. Oh my God, Sleeve Kings. The first time you shuffle with them is not bad. The second time you shuffle with it is bad. So I have to enjoy this for a second. So we're going to shuffle all of our bystanders. Again, you can play without the special ones your first time around. If you just want to like get a feel for the game, you'll have to worry about it right away. But we're going to put it in just so you can see it. So we're going to shuffle all of them, and we're going to keep it face down because there's 2 different types of cards. Plop them right there. We're going to take our sidekicks. Now, all the sidekicks are the same, so we don't have to shuffle or anything, and we can leave that face up into its sidekick spot. And then we have shield officers. So these will be cards that we can buy. Now, they have the new funner shield officers that have a couple from different aspects. I've never played with this before, so of course we're going to do it. So because there are different kinds of shield officers, they mostly do the same exact thing, except they coordinate with different colored cards, which we'll get into that later. we will shuffle them all up and place them face down on the officer pile. All right, so that's everything we need from there. So now we have to get out our one mastermind at random. We're not going to do it at random because that's silly. Not that silly, but we want to be Dr. Doom because Dr. Doom doesn't exist in Marvel Champions. So we're going to pick him. So we're going to plop his cards out. He has a main card that's double-sided, so you can play the game harder if you want. And then there's other cards when you defeat each instance of him. We'll get more into that in a second, but that's just what that is so that you know. So tactics. So we need to also pick a scheme. And I don't know any of these schemes well yet. Is there one that's Doom related? Is there one that's easy? You know what? We're going to do Unleash the Cosmic Cube because this doesn't seem terrible. So all these schemes can interact with any mastermind. So you don't have to worry about like them mixing a match or whatever. Like generally speaking, there might be a few situations in the game's lifespan where that's not the case, but generally speaking, that's the case. So you're good to go. All right. So then for, again, every single game, you need to take out all the master strikes. There's 5 of them, and we're going to be using all of them. Then you have scheme twist. You start with 11 in this game, but you have to look at what the scheme says. So setup, we have 8 twists. So you just count out 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And these will be the 8 that we are using. The rest can go back into the box for now. Sometimes you have to pull extra ones, just FYI. I don't know if this is one of those scenarios, but we will see. So add villain groups, henchman groups, and bystanders to the villain deck. So the one thing you have to look at before you pick anything is that sometimes, like this card or Dr. Doom card, says it always leads the Doombot Legions. So we have to find Doombot Legions and put them into the game. Wherever they are. Here we go. So this is our henchman villain group. There's going to be 10 of these cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, they're all the same. Now, we're not going to put this whole deck in for solo play, and I'll explain that a little bit. We also add now, we have a mastermind. We have their always leads henchman group, and then you add one villain group. So it's, unless it says specifically, you could do whatever you want. I want the spider stuff. So we're going to do sinister spider foes. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Missing one, question mark? There's another lizard. So we're going to take all of them, and that's going to be added to our deck as well. Okay, so now, again, we're kind of just filling out this chart now. So there's only one player. We have one villain group, right? We picked that out with the spider foe people. No, we're going to do one-handed just for this. Henchman group, we'll get into that in a second. Bystanders, so we're going to take a bystander card and put it in. We'll do that in a second. And then we only play with 3 heroes. So we have to pick what heroes we want to use. You can pretty much use whichever ones you want. We have to pick Emma Frost because she's not available in Marvel Champions. And I want to play Emma Frost for sure. So we have Emma Frost. You just take her entire deck. Let's do Hawkeye. Hawkeye's always a favorite for people. So I feel like we should do Hawkeye, right? And who else do people really like? Gotta get more cards in there so it stops falling down, or more support. Black Widow, Rogue. Well, let's do Hulk. Hulk's a favorite. We'll do Hulk as well. We have everything now. We do not need any more. So what we have to do is we have our starting deck, which was the 4 troopers and the 6 agents, right? 8 agents. So this is going to be our deck. We'll shuffle that in a bit. Our heroes, we're just going to put there for a second. All right. So, sorry, there's a bug on my mat. Bugs popping out of nowhere. Probably falling from my vents. Okay. So. Is this box designed to fit everything sleeved? Yes. It fits everything sleeved easily. So I showed it before, but you can see what's left over. Basically, this is all the hero related stuff went about here. All the villain stuff went to here. If I used Dragon Shield, right, thicker sleeves, it would have 100% fit it all. 100%. It would be less space, obviously, but it would have fit it all for sure. Okay, so we're going to put our Mastermind Doom, and we're going to take his 4 tactic cards, and we're going to shuffle them randomly. And we're going to plop them face down on the Mastermind space and put Dr. Doom on top. Then for solo, the henchman setup is a little weird. So you take only 4 of the cards. 2 go into the city and 2 go into the deck. If you play any player higher, they just all go in, but not for this. So we take 2, I'll pull 2 aside. So we're going to combine this with our Scheme Twist we pulled, our Villain Sinister Spider Foes, and the 2 Henchmen Legion, and the Master Strikes. We're going to put them all together. Then we have to add 1 bystander. Now, again, we have several different kinds of bystanders, so, you know, take care not to look. So we're going to shuffle these up, throw a bystander in there, and then shuffle that up. And then our villain deck is done. The entire villain scenario is set up. Pop that there. Now we take our 3 heroes that we picked. In our case, Hulk, Hawkeye, Emma Frost. And you take all their cards and just shuffle them up. Again, you can play this easily two-handed. Bagel Top Games, who's another content creator, he has a YouTube channel. He's got a ton of videos on it, so you can watch his stuff. He also streams over on Twitch, so in case you want to see that. He has a lot more stuff you can look at, and plays two-handed, so you can see it like really well in that regard. Okay, so once we are thoroughly shuffled, we make our hero deck. Now we need to make our headquarters. Our headquarters is basically where we're going to buy new cards, because this is a deck builder, to make our deck better and stronger. So you take it and you want to fill it out 5 spots. So the first one we get is Hulk, Don't Make Me Angry. Emma Frost, Psychic Link. Quick Draw, Hawkeye. Crazed Rampage, Hulk. And Growing Rage. Let me turn these other lights on. Okay, so just so that you can see the anatomy of a card really fast. The card will have its art, it'll have special symbols. We'll get into that in a bit. There's text in the middle where it does a thing if you play it or certain other conditions. This symbol with the red is attack. Hey, Ree, how's it going? And this is how much it costs to buy the card. Now, how do you buy cards? We're going to play cards that have stars on it. Stars are money. Money is good. Money is exciting. So we're going to play cards each round. Yes, the mat came with it. It comes in the core box. So we're going to use money to buy different cards that are out here and create a deck and play through. So one of the things we need to note really quick is I need to see what Dr. Doom actually does. So if there's at least 1 Omen of Doom, all Doombot Legions get +1 attack. If there's at least 4 Omens. All right, Master Strike, Stratum. Okay, so that's okay. We'll worry about that in a second. All right, so one of the things that's on these cards, these are enemies, and they have a 3 attack. Basically, that means I need to deal 3 or more, but really 3 damage to this card to knock it out. This little symbol is just victory points. Don't worry about that right now. And then fight is when I fight the card, and I can't do like partial damage. Like Marvel Champions, you could do partial damage, and no, you either kill it or you don't. Simple as that. So fight is when you fight it, and you'll look at the top cards of your deck and KO one of them and put the rest back in any order. Top 3 cards. So we'll have to pay attention to that. All right, the finished setup. Jeez, I draw 6 cards. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm good to go. So my starting hand is a lot of money and 1 attack, which is good for us because we need to buy better. Okay, so the actual process of playing the game is a 3-step process, but it's on my IP. Nice. Hey, Jaws. The entire thing is going to be played with these 3 rules, or these 3 steps, over and over and over and over again. It seems simple, and it kind of is, but that doesn't mean it's easy. So we're going to play the top card of the villain deck. We're going to play cards from your hand using them to fight and recruit. And then you're going to discard your hand and draw 6 new cards. So you can't hold cards over. You want to play them all most of the time. Sometimes you don't. So simple enough. Would you have to play the top card of the villain deck, which is a scheme twist. Okay, what does that mean? It means we go to our scheme and we read what it does. So twist 1 to 3. Each player discards a card. So this is our first scheme twist. So we have to discard a card from our hand. I don't care about 1 attack. It's useless to me right now. So I'm going to discard this into my discard pile. That's it for the villain. Now it's our turn to play our card. So all we have right now is 5 money. So we are going to be playing money cards. Again, these dials don't come with it. This is by the same token. I just am really bad at keeping track of numbers. You could use D20 dice or whatever, fingers or something. I don't care. All right, so I have 5 money, which means I can afford a card that costs 5 or fewer. Now, when I buy a card, so let's say I wanted to buy this 3-cost card, I would buy it and then a new one immediately replaces it. Because if it's like a 2-cost one, I might want that, right? For example. So, make KO win from your hand or discard pile if you do. Okay, that's decent. You get +1 attack. Growing Rage could be good. Okay, I think like the Hawkeye could be good because let's just draw a card, and drawing cards is generally good. So I'm gonna spend my first $3 on this Hawkeye quick draw. Very good, teaching. Thanks. I try. Okay, so it has a 1 attack, draws a card, 3. You don't do anything with it besides just put it in your discard pile for future use. So I spent 3, so I'm down to 2 monies, and I flip over the new top card. Hey, it's Emma Frost, which I want that card, but that's okay. Now, this pile costs 3, and this pile costs 2. So I can buy a sidekick. Now, what makes sidekicks interesting is that when you play them, they have 1 attack, but more importantly, you get to draw a card when you play it. So I would play the card like I played the other ones, and then I get to draw a new card, which is really nice. The fun thing with this is that you return this sidekick to the bottom of the sidekick stack. You don't put it into your discard, okay? So it's like a one-time use. So you pay for 2, but it can help you in the long run. So we're going to do that. We're going to buy a sidekick. It goes to our discard pile. In the future, it'll let us draw cards and do fun things, hopefully, and we'll be good to go. Cool. That's it. That's it. Now I just draw back up to 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey. Now, my pile is empty. I don't, unlike Marvel Champions, I don't automatically reshuffle. You don't shuffle until you have to draw again. Okay? Could be important for a variety of reasons. So we're going to have 3 money and 3 attack coming up. Now we go back to step 1. Step 1, top card of the villain, probably scheme twist. Now, Lizard. All right, so he's going to come in. It's a fight thing, so we don't have to worry about it yet. Some say like ambush, and when it says ambush, you have to do the thing that it says. So if you fight the lizard in the sewers, he is in the sewers, KO one of your heroes, and each player gains a wound. That's sad. Is there a minimum deck size, or can you get it down? You can get it to 1 card if you want to and just play it. You probably shouldn't, but you can. There's no maximum, there's no minimum. All right, so that was the 1 card. Now, what's important is as they progress, they're eventually going to escape. And bad things happen when they escape. And I have to remember because it's been a while since I've let anything escape. So, oh, I forgot to do this on the scheme twist. Remind me of this next time. Because I should have done something else, but that's okay. We don't want it to progress down the track, basically. Basically, you lose cards. Cards get knocked out of here. It's bad news bears. One thing I forgot to do with this scheme twist is for solo rules. Every time you draw a scheme twist, because they want you to get through this stuff faster, you actually take one of these cards, put it in the bottom of your hero deck, and you put a new one out there. I forgot to do that. We'll do it in the future. Just my bad. All right, so I have 3 attack that I can play and 3 money. Cool. Nice solo. Yeah, it helps out a lot. Villain escapes. You KO a hero from the HQ that costs 6 or less, and if they have a bystander, you also have to discard a card. Thank you, Cable. Yes. So yeah, we have to get rid of and KOing stuff basically means it goes away forever. All right. So when you think of like something KO'd, it's not that it goes in your discard. It's just gone from the game. Important note. Thank you for that, Cable. Okay, so we have 3 attack and we have 3 money. So there's a couple ways we can approach this. We can't deal damage to Dr. Doom because he has 10 life, which is sad for us. But we could take out a Doombot Legion. Now, with this, what's going to happen is we would look at the top 3 cards of your deck. We don't have anything yet, so we have to shuffle and then look at the 3. And then put and KO one of them. So one of the cards we draw, we have to KO, which means, again, we get rid of it permanently. So it's gone forever. That's not the worst thing, because if we got rid of an attack card, because we do have a Hawkeye attack card to replace it, that's okay. Maybe you want to get rid of money, whatever you decide to do. And put the rest back in any order. Our +1 with Doom. Doom... No, there's still only 3 costs because there's no plus. Dr. Doom gets stronger when he gets an Omen of Doom. Okay. We'll put this up so you can read it. So if there's at least 1 Omen of Doom, all Doombot Legions, oh, they would get +1, get +1 attack, but we have no Omen of Doom. If there's at least 4 Omens, then instead Dr. Doom and all Doombots get +2. So what is that? Master Strike. Strike or stack the strike next to Dr. Doom as one of the Omen of Doom. Then each player discards cards equal to the number of omens or gains a wound. So once you get to Master Strike. But you're right, these would go up more. So for me personally, the order of operations kind of matter. Hey Montex, how's it going? Manafort, welcome to chat, dude. I don't want to buy a card yet because I'd be putting it into this pile and then shuffling up to discard, and then I don't want to like have to discard one of my good cards, right? I'd rather get a better chance of getting a bad card. So I'm going to spend 3 to, I can attack either one of these. It doesn't, you don't have to go like in order. You can pick any one that you want. Now I can't do 4 damage, but I can do 3. So we'll just take out the first one. So on his card, it says fight. So it says, look at the top 3 cards of your deck. We don't have a deck. Manafort, thank you for using Prime Sub.
Pumped for some new legendary.
Me too, man. So we have to shuffle up because we have to look at the top 3 cards. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. So we have 2 money and attack. So we have to get rid of one of these cards permanently. I think I'm actually going to get rid of one of the monies. So I'm going to get rid of it. It's gone forever. And I can put these back in any order I want. So I'll put that there. Now he is dead. Goes off the table. I don't have to worry about it. I used my 3 attack. Can't attack anymore. Now I have 3. Excuse me. I have 3 money now. If you bought a card first and now be in your draw deck now, yeah, it would. But I didn't want to like risk not being able to throw away a weak card. But yes, you could do it either way. So for me, I'm gonna buy Emma, and she's gonna replace my money and lets me draw a card when I play her. And another growing Rage Hulk card comes in. That's my only worry, is I was gonna have worse options of picking. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have our sidekick and we have Hawkeye. All right, back to the top card of the villain deck. And Venom comes in. All right, ambush. So Venom captures a hero from the sidekick deck, and each hero that costs 2 or less from the HQ. Okay, so sidekick deck, and captures a hero. Oh, each hero that costs 2 or less. Okay, there are none, so he's not going to capture any of them. So Venom gets +1 for each hero, so he's really 6 attack because he's going to have a sidekick card. And you may gain a hero captured by Venom and put the rest back on the bottom of the hero deck and or sidekick deck as appropriate. So he's going to capture 1. All of them slide over. Yeah, Venom can capture Spider-Man, which is really interesting. I like that mechanic. They try to like match up themes a lot, which is really cool. So he goes there. That was his ambush ability. That's why we did that first. So the fight thing is that basically after we hopefully kill him, we can get a one of that cards into our hands and put the rest back in any order. So for us, first thing we're going to do is play Hawkfires. He came out during my Spider-Man playthrough. My game. We're going to do Hawkeye's quick draw. So it adds 1 to our attack. And again, we already paid for the card, so you don't have to like pay for it multiple times. We get 1 attack and we get to draw a card. So we're going to draw this card. Cool. Then we're going to play Daring Sidekick, which is going to add one more to our attack. So we're up to 2. And we get to draw a card. We have none in the pile. So we're going to shuffle up and draw. And then it says return the sidekick to the bottom of the sidekick deck. So it's going to go to the bottom. I don't think it really matters unless you had a bunch of different sidekicks, but we'll just do it because that's what it says to do. So I'll listen to the rules. We draw another attack card. Cool. Okay, so then we have 2 more attack cards. So we're up to 4 attack total. And then we have 4 money cards. So I'll play them. And that's 4 money. Cool. Okay. So we could take out a Doombot, Legion for 3, or we could take out the Lizard that costs 4. Venom we can't touch yet because he costs 6. So we could take out the Lizard, and the fight on this says, if you're fighting Lizard in the sewers, we are not. The sewers are over here. Then there's the bank, the rooftops, the streets, and the bridge. So we don't have to worry about KOing one of your heroes, and each other player does other stuff. We don't have to worry about that. So we're just going to kill him. He's dead. We use our 4 attack. Now, none of this shuffles over. You don't move things around. That blank spot stays. And the next card comes, Venom will move over, and then the new one pops in. Cool? Cool. All right, so for 4 monies, we could buy some Hulk cards. We have a blue and a red. Hulk wants green. You may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. If you do, get +2 attack. It's not bad. Know what you think of the art? I love this new art. I'm a massive fan of this new art. This is a huge upgrade. Okay, so we can't get this and we can't get this. So we can spend 3, 3, or 4. If we spent 3, then we have $1 left over. Nothing we can really do with it. We could draw a sidekick. Oh, you used to be only able to buy 1 sidekick. Can you buy more now? That's interesting. If we got an officer, it costs 3, still left over 1. The Don't Make Me Angry is interesting because we want to get KOs or we want to get wounds, which would come from Crazy Rampage, which could work out. I think we're going to do that because that's a possibility. Only 1 per turn. They removed the wording. We're going to get Don't Make Me Angry. I don't know why. All right, another Growing Rage. All right, so that's all of our cards. Everything we can do. That goes away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rest of our cards. More with card effects. Okay. So our hand has money and it's got an Emma Frost. Cool. Do the villain deck. The Lizard comes in. We've had we saw the Lizard before, so here's the whole sewer thing. So again, Venom slides over. He stays because nothing like pushed him over. And then Lizard comes in. Okay. Now, first thing I want to do is I want to play Emma Frost. Let me show it before I do. So just playing her, we get to draw a card and we gain 1 money to buy things. So we can take our 1 money. There's nothing in our draw pile, so we're going to shuffle this up. Draw a card, which is another shield agent. All right, all the rest are basics, right? Yeah. So we have 4 more monies. So we're up to 5 total. And 2 attack, which is absolutely useless to us. So we could do absolutely nothing with our 2 attack. Go us. But with 5 money, we talked a bit about how each player reveals another Green Hulk hero or gains a wound, or each player. This could be good for us because gaining wounds with the other Growing Rage, or not Growing Rage, the other Hulk card we got, if we get to KO a Rage, we get more attack, right? You can kind of see how the Hulk mechanic wants to work within itself. So I want that for sure. So I'm going to buy that with all my money. Next card that comes in is Supporting Fire. Cool. And we can't do anything with the 2 attack. So that's just wasted. Cool. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got the Hulk card. We got Hawkeye's Draw Fire card. Okay. That card is Doombot Legion. It's got a fight on it, so we don't have to worry about that yet. So we're pushing everything down. We want to do some damage because this is getting kind of whatever. Just FYI, even if you have played a green card and everyone can see it, you can choose not to reveal it and get a wound anyways if you want it. That's true. Revealing is like playing, right? Just so we get our terms together. All right, so the first thing I'm going to do is play Hawkeye's Quick Draw. So it's going to give us one attack and draw a card. So up one, draw a card, which is another attack card. All right, we'll do Hulk's Don't Make Me Angry. It says you may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. We don't have any yet, so nothing works with that. So we just get the 2 attack. It says plus because we have the option of getting more if we KO'd a wound, but we don't have that. So we just get the 2 attacks. So we're up to 3. We'll play 2 more attack cards. So this brings up to 5. Then we have 3 money. So with 5 attack, we can't touch a Venom because he actually has 6 because of this card. The Lizard we could take out, or we could take out a Doombot Legion. Now Doombot Legions will get tougher if we start getting Master Strikes, as we mentioned earlier. So it might be an option, but we have to do 4 anyway if they get one. So I'm going to do the Lizard. I'm going to take out the Lizard. Again, if you fight the Lizard in the sewers, we're fighting him in the bank. So we don't have to worry about KOing one of your heroes and whatnot. So that's fine. We have 1 attack left, which we could do nothing with. So we're not going to worry about that. And then we have 3 money to buy things. I'm going to go with Growing Rage with Hulk. Because if we play another green card, right, previous to this card, we would get 1 extra attack. So it'd be 2, then 3 attack. We'll get into what this symbol, how it works and whatnot in a second. But I'm going to buy that for 3. This fills in with another Emma Frost card. All right, then we have to draw back up. Pile's empty, so we shuffle. Now, the problem is we want to start trying to figure out ways to KO cards. Because the Doombot Legions will be good for this because I want to get rid of some of the starting cards because they're obviously not as good, right? We want the hero cards. They're going to do a lot more damage like Hawkeye and Hulk and so on and so forth. So getting rid of the Legions soon might be priority. 2, 4, 6. All right, we have a lot of Hulk stuff we're going to be able to work with in a second. All right, bad card is... all right, Master Strike. So there's 5 of those. We have 1 now. So you have to read Dr. Doom what it does. So, okay. So Master Strike. Stack the strike next to Dr. Doom as an Omen of Doom. Then each player discards cards equal to the number of omens or gains a wound. I actually want to gain a wound because Hulk can use that. So we're going to do that. Then, if there's at least 1 Omen of Doom, all Doombot Legions get +1 attack. If there's at least 4, then more stuff happens. So I want the wound. The wound is going to go my discard. It basically like gunks up your hand, right? And we'll get into that in a little bit. So now all the Doombot Legions have 1 extra attack on them. So instead of 3s, we have to do 4 damage to each one because of this Master Strike. Okay. First thing we'll do is card draw. So we'll do quick draw, 1 attack, and we get to draw a card with Hawkeye. Okay. Let's do Don't Make Me Angry. So he has 2 attacks, so I'll just put the 2 on so I don't forget it. So I'm up to 3. It says you may KO a wound from your hand, which we don't have, or discard pile. Hey, we got that. If you do, you get +2 attack. I'm just going to put this back in the wound pile for now. But we get 2 extra attacks, so we're up to 5. Playing that card. Now, we're going to do Crazed Rampage. It's going to give us 4 damage, so we're up to 9. And it says each player reveals another Hulk Fist here or gains a wound. Now, as Corey was saying, we could just not reveal it, right? We do have one to reveal, which shows that like we have it. Or we could just gain the wound to kind of like start that process going. No, I don't think Josh is here. He's missing out. I kind of need the wounds. So I'm going to actually gain a wound. So we'll take a wound, put it in our discard. So that was our 4 attack. Then we're going to play Growing Rage. Now we get 2 attacks. We're up to 11. And it states Hulk Fist. So if you play the Hulk Fist card, Strength, you get +1 attack. Hey, we did that before up here. So we get another attack up to 12. 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. Now we have just our basic cards. So we'll do one more, which gets us up to 13. And then we have 2 money, which is fine. Okay. So we have a lot of attack, right, with 13. They should pay you to demo this game. Let them know. So we have 13 attack now. Now, one of the things with Marvel Champions versus this is a lot of people with Marvel Champions go, okay, I have 13 attacks, so I can apply it to one thing and that's it. That's not how this game works. I can divvy up 13 attack as long as it takes out that enemy. So for example, they have 6 life, they have 3, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12. I could, no, they don't. They have 4. They have 4 and 6, so I could take out these 2, let's say, and divvy up that attack and have 3 left over. Or I could deal 10 damage here and not be able to do anything else to anyone else. This is kind of the fun choices you get to make. Yes, there's no like leaving damage on. You have to use all the damage and it has to knock that person out. So, Bagel Top Games told me I should always work on the mastermind if the opportunity is there. And he's much better at the game than I am. So, we should probably do that. I feel like we have a good amount of attack in this deck that we can get future attacks pretty well. So I'm going to attack the Mastermind. So what happens is you look at his attack, it's 10. If there's at least one Omen of Doom and all Doom, okay. So not until there's 4 of them that he would get much more life. So we're going to take 10 damage. So we're down to 3 damage left over. And the way you like deal damage to him is you take one of these cards and we flip it over. Like the KO cards, I would go after the Doombots. 2 cards KO'd. Yeah. No, I like that idea. But YOLO. Also, walk on Peace Fetsky. So we're going to see whatever this card says, we have to do the thing on this card. So this is his card, and it says fight. When you draw a new hand, this turn, draw 3 extra cards. Some help you, some don't. This one obviously helps you. So we get to draw 3 extra cards, which will hopefully be really good. And then we can work on taking out Doombots. So now to beat Dr. Doom, we have to defeat these other 3 tactics of his. Cool. So that's all the attack we can really do. Again, even though it says 3 because there's a Master Strike, they really have 4. So yeah, that worked out well. Not all tactics help you, right? This isn't like they don't all help you. Some hurt you. Some are really bad. And I'm playing this blind, so I don't know which does which. So that's a really good card for us. So we'll draw 9 our next hand. So 3 attack left over. I can't do anything because they have 4. But I have $2. Now I can't buy anything from here. I can't buy this, but I can get a sidekick. And if you can afford it, get it. So we'll get the sidekick. So that's everything played out. And this all gets discarded. I'm pretty happy with that turn. Now we would normally draw to 6, but now we draw 9 because of the Dr. Doom card we got. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's an entire deck. Okay. A lot of basic cards. Okay. That's okay. All right. Next bad card is a bystander. So if you remember earlier in the game, we shuffled 1 bystander in. The bystander is captured by the first villain on this board. If there were none, then I think the mastermind captured them. This is only important because sometimes cards interact with bystanders, so you have to pay attention to that. But if they escape, it's not really good for us, right? We have to discard a card from our hand. It's bad news bears. Don't want to do that. So we just have to be mindful of that. We don't have to worry about it too much now, but if it was a fancier bystander, you usually get like extra bonuses or stuff. So sometimes it's really good, sometimes, right? Just kind of however the cards happen to draw. Okay. So first thing I want to do oh boy. Problem with the Doombot Legions now is I could draw good cards and I don't want to KO them. Okay. Deal with that in a second. We're going to play Emma Frost. Gets us 1 money. We draw a card. There's nothing here. The bystanders, so like the fancy ones, they're in random sets. They're in this box, obviously. But yeah, it's just Marvel Legendary, and they have fancier bystanders in some random sets. I'm sure somebody in chat knows the game better than me, knows what boxes exactly. But yeah. Draw a new basic card. Okay. Okay. You don't want to have only good cards in your deck as fighting the Doombots can... Exactly. Exactly. So we have 2, 3... Okay. 4 attack. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 monies. So it's up to $6. So, as was stated in chat, the problem is if I take out a Doombot now, this is mostly good cards, and I don't want to lose these cards. So killing a Doombot now would be bad, because I'll probably have to discard a good card, and I really don't want to do that. So that stinks a lot. With the 4 damage, I can literally do nothing else. I could roll the dice and see what happens, but... probably not what I want to do. So we have 6 money. We could get Psychic Link, which would be 3 extra attack, which is really nice. It may reveal another X card, which we have a few. It's not a ton though. Or we can keep growing our rage. Growing our rage is probably the better bet right now. With Hulk, because Hulk is kind of going to crush it for us. So we're going to spend 3 and get a growing rage. This replaces the Don't Make Me Angry, where you can KO a wound. But we can't afford it. So we'll spend another 3 on another growing rage. For Craze Rampage. Alright. Let's eat the attack and recruit. Yeah. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2 cards left. So we would have drawn. Well, we could have got rid of our sidekick, which would have worked out okay, but that's okay. We didn't know that. It's not worth it. Let me guess. Scheme Twist. We haven't had one in a while. Master Strike. Okay. So, stack this next to the Omen of Doom. Each player discards cards equal to the number of Omens of Doom or gains a wound. I want the wound because Hulk wants the wound, so we're gonna gain a wound. Now they have 5 life with these guys instead of 4. I should use a die to mark that, but that's okay. Okay, so that was our Master Strike. We're good there. Now let's do Let's do Hawkeye with a quick draw. Oops. It's down to 1 attack. Get to draw a card, which is a wound. Okay. Hey, Canadian. How's it going, man?
I put on my robe and wizard hat.
39 months, too. I appreciate that. Let's do Daring Sidekick. Gives us 1 more attack. We get to draw a card. Okay, cool. Now, yeah, it was 1 attack. We can now play Don't Make Me Angry, which is going to give us the 2 attack, and then you may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. We just drew 1, so I will KO this. So that's 4, so we're up to 6. Relentless, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Now we'll play Craved Rampage, which is each player reveals another hero or gains a wound. I'm just going to reveal it because I don't want another wound because I have one in there. So we're up to 10 damage. Actually, this might work out good. Now with Relentless Rage, we get 2 attack, plus we play the green card from before, so we get 3, so we're up to 13 damage. And then we have 2 monies, so we get $2. Now, I was saying before that we might not want to take out the Doombot Legion, but we can still look through our discard pile. And it's mostly basic cards, right? So the odds are kind of in our favor on this of not drawing one of our good cards of the top 3. Exactly. I know, Josh is missing out. So with our 13, so again, this has 5 life now, even though it says 3 because there's 2 Master Strikes, they have 5. So 13 minus 5 is 8. And because it has the keyword fight on it, and we're fighting it, look at the top 3 cards of your deck, KO one of them, and put the rest back in any order. Shuffle up, obviously. Look at the top 3 cards. Be a basic in there. Okay, good. So this is really good because we know we can take out 2 in a row because we have so many basic cards. So I'm going to take out... So I appreciate it. We'll take out one of our attack cards for now. So we KO this and we put these back in any order. Cool. So that card is now dead. So now we can get rid of this one. It's a nice improvement from the core set of Doombots. Oh, was it different? Did they get shuffled in or something? Yeah, if you know the old way of doing it, let me know because I can't remember. So we'll do another 5 to this Doombot Legion. So that brings us down to 3. Yeah, 3. Again, look at the top 3 cards. I guess we're taking out a money one. And we rescue the bystander. Yay. And he's dead. Used to be top 2. Much more. Oh, okay. That's good to know. All right, so 3 attack we can do nothing with. 2 money we can't really do much with, so we'll just buy a sidekick. That goes on discard. Great round for us getting rid of that because this frees up the city board. A lot less pressure for us. And we KO'd cards we don't need. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, friendly reminder, KOing these cards that we did in the past, they're gone from our deck, so we don't draw them ever again. Ugh, bad hand. We need to KO more cards. All right, bad card is another Venom. So Venom captures a hero from the sidekick deck. And each hero that costs 2 or less from the HQ. There are none, so let's go. So we have 2 of them in there. So they're each 6 now. Okay. Yep, Corey's there. He does run the greatest legendary site. I didn't know that until he pointed it out one time. All right, we'll play Growing Rage. We can't trigger its green fist thing because we don't have a green fist to play ahead of time. So it's going to be 2, 3, 4 damage, which is useless for us right now, and 3 money, which is also not great for us. All right, so with the 3 money, we're going to buy an officer so we can see it. So we'll spend all $3. And the officer card is basically always 3 costs, and you get 2 recruit points instead of just 1 on one of the agents. So it'll help us pay for more expensive cards. I don't mind that because some of these cards are expensive, and we want to get those. 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 cards there. Man, we have not gotten a lot of scheme twists. And that's going to catch up to us fast. Six. All right, so really quick note. We have a wound, which stinks, but that's okay. We talked about how we win the game, right? We defeat Dr. Doom 4 times. The way we lose the game is the villain deck decks out completely. You lose. Or on the scheme, it will usually say something like this. When the 8th twist comes out, evil wins. So we lose that way. So there's 2 ways you can lose. Sometimes the mastermind, I think, has a lose condition too. So you have to pay attention to what that is. But yeah, and I think if you run out of the hero deck too, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Because that never happens to me in solo play. But those are just 2 loss conditions, just so you know. Oh, it's technically a draw. Okay. I mean, tying is losing as an American, so. All right, so we drew our cards. But we didn't draw a bad card yet, right? I don't think. I don't think we did, right? No, we just talked about the loss condition. Okay. All right, so according to my notebook, okay. Bad card is okay, another Master Strike. So there's 3 of them. So the Doombot Legion is more powerful. Now we have to worry about Dr. Doom now. Because when it get why am I doing it that way? Because when we get to the point of 4 of them in there, then Dr. Doom and all Doombots get +2. I guess he just gets +2. He doesn't get +2 per each one, right? He just goes up to 12. If there's at least 1 Omen of Doom, all Doombot Legions get +1. If there's at least 4 Omens, then instead, Dr. Doom and all Doombots get +2. I think so. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have them organized well enough. There might be 1 left. Not sure if that's +2 for each one or +2 in total. Corey or Pizvatsky, if you know, let me know. But right now there's 3 Master Strikes. Okay. Have they cleaned up the game? Yes. So they cleaned up the game. From everything I understand, because again, the experts know more than me. There was a lot of things in the first set that like were just too total. He has 12 attack. Okay. Thank you. Okay, perfect. Thank you. So the early game had like a lot of like synergistic quote unquote issues with it. Apparently they cleaned a lot of that up, did better artwork, yeah, streamlined, etc. So it's definitely a better version for sure. It feels already like a better version. All right, we'll start with Emma Frost. Is going to get us 1 money and we get to draw a card. Okay, we're going to play Hawkeye, which gets us 1 attack and draws a card. Yeah. All right, we're going to do Don't Make Me Angry. You may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. If you do, you get +2 attack. Hey, we have a wound. Yes, so the Master Strike effect says stack this strike next to Dr. Doom as an Omen of Doom. Then each player discard... Oh, I forgot to discard cards equals the number of omens or gains a wound. I just want to gain a wound. We did it last time. I forgot to gain a wound. But then the other part says if there's at least 1 Omen of Doom, all Doombot Legions get +1 attack. If there's at least 4 Omens, then instead Dr. Doom and all Doombot Legions gets +2 attack. But it doesn't say per thing like it did. Oh no, I guess if there's at least 1, they only get 1. It's not 6. It would be 5. I think I read that wrong. So yeah, it's not per thing. Okay. No, I was just reading it wrong. Okay, so he gets +2. That's fine. So we gain a wound. We should have done that before. Okay, so Don't Make Me Angry. We KO'd a wound from before, so we're up to 5 attack. Yeah, they were actually a little bit weaker, but that's okay. That worked out fine. That's why you read the card. We'll play this Growing Rage. We get to 7 attack. 8, 9 attack. And then 1 more money, so we're up to 2. Yeah, I just made the game harder for myself. Yeah, exactly. All right, so 9 attack. We can't take out Dr. Doom because he has 10 life, but we can take out a Venom. So you may gain a hero captured by Venom, put the rest... Okay. So he's 6 attack. You may gain a hero captured by Venom. Put the rest on the bottom of the hero deck and or side deck as appropriate. So we could defeat him and we gain the sidekick card into our discard pile. So we'll spend 6. This brings us down to 3. Take out this Venom. And we gain this card. With 2 money, we'll get another sidekick. And 3 attack left, we can't do anything with. 2, 4, 6. Yeah, because I think gaining just means it goes to your discard. You don't gain in your hand. Unless I'm wrong about that. Okay, a lot of basic cards. We need to KO some stuff. It's getting there. We need to get a little aggressive. He's got a lot of scheme twists in there. He's got a lot. Okay, his last master, not his last. That's his fourth one. So now Dr. Doom has 12 attack. Okay. There's still 7 scheme twists. I think most of this is gonna be scheme twist, 1 master strike, and I think 1 or 2 more villains, or a henchman. Okay. So he's at 12. We'll do the sidekick. Gets 1 attack, draws a card. Oh my god. We're up to 2 attack. Useless. But we have 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 money. So Emma Frost drawing card would be nice, but I'm not going to count on it. We'll do Craze Rampage for 5. Emma Frost in the future. That might be decent. Yeah, we have KO power, but it's not drawing right now. All right, we got 4 cards. We got it. Yeah, the basic cards are screwing us up right now. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay, this can deal some attack damage. Okay. Scheme twist, surely. Okay. There's our last master strike. So we're out of master strikes. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There's 12 cards left. 7 of them are twists. Which means 5 more villains. Okay. Okay. So. Off the master strike. Oh, yes. That should have been shuffled in. Right? Yeah, I think that should have been shuffled in. Thank you. Okay. So we'll do Craze Rampage. Gives 4 attack and reveal another Fist hero. So there's a 4 attack. Brings up to 4. Now we'll do Growing Rage. We play the green card, so we get 3 attack. This brings up to 7. We play a green card, so this brings up to 10. We have 2 basic attacks. Brings up to 12. Let's go. And 1 money. So, with our 12 damage, he now has 12 life because all the master strikes. So that's going to deal all the damage that we have. So he's only got 2 left, and choose one. Each player draws a card, or each other player draws a card, or each other player discards a card. In solo, I'm each other player as well, right? I think that's how it works. But I'm not 100% sure. Okay, so I'll draw a card. It's 1 more money. So we're up to 2. Okay, with that 2 money, I'll get another sidekick. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, we got some card draws, some basic cards, and a Growing Rage, which doesn't really help us. Surely it's a scheme twist. Okay, there it is. So, each player discards a card. We'll discard a money. When a scheme twist happens in solo, you can help cycle through this a little bit faster. So this will go on the bottom. And put a new card on top. It's not a quick fire card. Alright, so that's at 2 out of 8. So, We're going to do our daring sidekick to draw a card with 1 attack. Okay. We're going to do another daring sidekick with 1 more attack. I got to put it there. I'll forget. Draw a card. It's a wound. We get 1 money and we get to draw a card. Shield officer. That's a bad one. Alright, so that's going to be 2 attacks. We're up to 4. 5 attack, which does nothing for us. The wound does nothing. I think there's 1 Doombot left. And 2, 3 more money, so that brings up to 4 money total. Alright, we can't do anything with 5 attack because he's got 6. Can't do anything there, so that's useless. We have 4 money. Don't make me angry or shattered thoughts. Yeah, don't make me angry probably makes the most sense because we're gonna be getting, we have KOs to work with. So we'll do that. Shadow thoughts isn't bad if it was like earlier. Alright, this all goes away. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, some card draw. Okay. Scheme twist, most likely. Green Goblin. Ambush. Green Goblin captures a bystander and put him on the bridge. If there's another villain there, swap them. So he comes all the way up to the bridge and captures a bystander. I'm not sure if he flipped that over yet, but we're going to keep that face down just in case. I can't remember. Well, he's something to kill, but I don't have to worry about it too much. Alright. We'll do Daring Sidekick first. Gets us 1 attack, draws a card. A wound. Cool. We'll do quick draw. Because we have a wound in our hand to draw a card. A new Gwen Stacy kill. Draw a card. Ugh. Okay. We'll do Craze Rampage. Each player reveals another fist hero or gains a wound. We'll gain a wound instead. So that's 4 attacks. We're up to 6. Then Don't Make Me Angry. You may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. So we'll KO this one. So we get 4 more attack. We're up to 10. Oh, we're going to be just short what we need. We have 3 money. Ugh. Ashes or Legendary? That's a tough one, dude. Play a Shield Agents only deck? Yeah. That's a tough one, honestly. Because they're both very different. Ashes, if you like deck construction, it's more strategic and more Marvel Champions like. Legendary if you want deck builder. Okay. So with their 10 attack, we'll take out Venom. So that's 6, so down to 4. Just because I want this Daring Sidekick. Okay. With 3 money, we'll do Growing Rage. Be taking the KO wounds out. You could, but we're not going to run out. But yeah, you could be taking them out. Well, that's true. I probably would be running out. No, I can't hit Goblin because he was really a 6 because of his 1 extra. We can say we did what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say we did it 9 times. So we spent 3 on that. But you're right. I should be KOing them. And 4 attack, we can't do anything with. Well, into it. Has been heavily debated. All right, that's all that. Draw up our next 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. All right. Don't mean to. Ah, no, you're doing it right. That card is. There's the scheme twist. So that's the third one. So each player discards a card. Discard a money. Or we'll discard a wound. That's 3 twists, so we can cycle through this. No, Balderman, you're good. All right, Trick Arrow. If you drew any cards this turn, you get +2 attack. Oh, that's fun. That could be worthwhile. All right, so that was the scheme twist. We'll do Craze Rampage for 4. Each player reveals another green hero. We have wounds, so I'm not going to worry about that yet. All right, so this, we play a green card, so it's 3 more attacks. We're up to 7. 8, 9, 10. Ugh, we're going to be 1 short. It gets to 11. And 1 money. Oh my god, okay. That's really annoying. We need this deck thinned out faster. Okay, so Green Goblin, we'll take it out. So we have 6 damage left. Green Capture, put him on the bridge. Okay. So he's gone. We get a normal bystander. Can't do anything with a 6. 1 money, can do literally nothing with that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Okay. Probably a twist. It is. So now at 4, each player discards 2 cards. So we'll discard 2 monies. Alright, we'll do Daring Sidekick. Gives us 1 attack and we draw a card. That doesn't help us. Don't Make Me Angry. That'd be 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no reason to KO or wound yet. There's nothing we can do with this. Gosh darn it. Okay. There's no reason to KO the wound because we kind of need them in there. And I don't want like my hand to be completely messed up from it. So that's just that. All right, we'll draw 2. And there's no money. We need like all of our card draw now. Or something. 4, 6. Don't be a bunch of basic cards. Draw a card. There's a wound. Draw a card. Okay. You need to draw something big. Let me get a scheme twist. Hey. Alright, so 5. Each player gains a wound. That's fine. Alright, so first thing we'll do is Daring Sidekick. Yeah, and we're getting low on these now. Draw a card. Okay. We'll do Emma. Oh, yeah, we could do that. I forgot to do that before. We'll get rid of this one. I don't think there's a ton that can really help us, but you're right. I don't think we did that last time, too, but that's all right. So it was 1 money. We drew a card. We'll do, yeah, that one. Reveal a red or a green hero, so we're up to 5 attack. Is there a campaign mode? And there might be. I'm not 100% sure. That brings up to 8. And 3 more dollars brings up to 4. All right, let's do 2 here. And 2 here. I'm just hoping for more card draw at this point. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Card draw reveals. Okay. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is possible. It's a possibility. Hey, scheme twist. What are we up to? 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each player gains a wound. All right, big money. We need a good draw attack. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Okay. All right, so we'll do Crazed Rampage. Brings up to 5 attack. Each other player reveals a green hero or gains a wound. We have a green one. Don't Make Me Angry. Gets us 2, and you may KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. So that's 4 more attack. We're up to 9. This is going to be... We play the green card, so it's 3 more damage. So we're up to 12. Play the green card, so it's up to 15. 16. And 1 money. All right, so he has 12 life now. So we have 4 damage left over. He's only got 1 card after this. This card states, you may recruit a tech or ranged hero for free. We'll take the Hawkeye one. Oh, I forgot to like cycle through the deck. I keep forgetting that. With the scheme twist. We should have done that before too. Oh well. We'll do it in the future. Alright, we just gotta hit him big one more time. But we have a really big deck. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's gonna be all basics, isn't it? Yeah, this doesn't help us. Scheme twist. Oh no, Green Goblin. Captures a bystander. Okay. The villain deck only has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards left in it. Okay. We may KO a wound from your hand. We'll do that. Gives us 4 attack. 5 attack. So we can take out the Green Goblin. And 3 money. Alright, so we'll do the 5 damage to Green Goblin. Normal bystander. And with 3 money, we'll draw a card. Hope for the best. Oh, Diamond. So this is like our super good card, which could be fun, but probably can't afford it. Alright, 3 cards. Come on, give me some big draw and attack cards. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Draw and attack, baby. Let's go. No draw. And that stinks with Trick Arrow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh, we have 12 attack in there. Next card is a Scheme Twist. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Each player gains 2 wounds. Cool. Cool. Well, good news bears. 4 attack. Each player reveals a green hero. We got that. So that's 4. He does 3 more, so that's up to 7. 8, 9, 10. 11. We did not draw any cards, which is sad. But there's 12. And 1 money. Now, you can play. Defends the player, you don't do it. It's in the solo rules somewhere. For you to reference, if a card says each other player, if the effect benefits the player, you don't do it. Okay. I always get confused because sometimes you'll do it and sometimes you don't. But I guess if it's bad, you do it. If it's good, you don't. I can't remember how that works. All right, so 12 attack. There is a system that you could play where you actually have to take him out one last time. And we can keep trying to do that. But this card is, if it's not the final tactic, take another turn after this one. It is the final tactic, so we wouldn't take another turn after this one. So if you play where you don't have to take him out by itself, we have won the game. If we pull a Scheme Twist, we lose the game. 4, 5, 6. Okay. Scheme twist. Oh no, Scorpion. If there's another spider foe and villain, each player gains a wound. Okay, now we don't have that. We can see if we can do this again. Actually, I think we can. So what we could do is Daring Sidekick to draw a card. Quick Draw, one more attack to draw a card. Quick Draw, draw another card, 3 attack. This is 2. And because we played this, each player draws a card. So it's a 5 damage, draw a card. Four more damage, brings up to 9. Reveal a green hero, so we're good. We play a green card, so that's up to 3, so it's up to 12. If we KO a wound from her hand, we get 4 more attacks, so that brings up to 16. And 2 money. 16 damage, takes him out. So he is dead completely. So we beat him that way too. Out of curiosity. Next card is Scheme Twist, so that's a loss. Then there's Scorpion. Oh, and there's the last Doombot Legion. It was on the bottom. Your first, I know, first attempt. I'm sure we played wrong on a few things. I know we didn't cycle cards as much as I think we should have. I'm sure we messed up a few small things, but honestly, like, chat, it's good. It's really good. Can I think of my copy of this? It's so solid. How many heroes? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I believe there are 15 heroes. And there are 4 masterminds, I think. Wait. Another one, I'm guessing. I think it says in here. Okay. Oh, it doesn't say. I believe there are 15 heroes. There are now 4 masterminds, I believe, and a bunch of different like minions and stuff. Very last 2 pages that aren't back at sheets. Oh yeah. All right, so there are 15 heroes. 8 villain groups of 8 cards, 4 henchmen groups, 5 masterminds, Agents of Shield, Trooper, blah, 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 24 daring sidekicks, 42 bystanders, 30 normal ones, 12 unique ones. But yeah, so like, this was the quote-unquote easier version. You can play against the epic mastermind version, which puts them at 12. All Doombot Legions get +2, and if there's at least 4, he gets +4, right? Same as that idea, just makes him tougher. So you can for sure, like, if Dr. Doom was too easy for you, you can make him more difficult, which is really nice. It shouldn't sell out right away? No, you're good. They've done, like I said, except for the big box expansions, like the core box and all that stuff, they've always kept in print. So I wouldn't worry about it going out of print. I think they're going to keep this around for a little while. So you should be fine. But yeah, I mean, honestly, like, this is really good. This is a really good, fun box. This is really exciting. And also with the schemes, right? There's a bunch of different versions of them. So even though I did like an easier scheme, you can mix and match them to do different things. Doc Ock is a new one. Okay. How many schemes were there? 8, I said? Or 6? 9. There's 9 schemes. So like the whole scheme twist thing, there's 9 different options, right? This was just one of them. I have a local legendary league that plays monthly. We faced core set second edition Magneto, and he was surprisingly tough for a core set hero. Yeah, that's amazing. The biggest issue was the art. Yeah, I mean, because the original game, right, all the heroes have the same exact art, pretty much, like on all their cards, and they changed it up. It's so nice. This box alone is highly replayable, it seems. Yes. Yeah. Like I said, we're going to be playing this in the future, probably a decent amount. Like Wednesday is probably going to be this game as well. We're going to be playing a good amount. I mean, probably at least 5 times because I would like to go through each of the masterminds, and then I can go through all the heroes too. So, seems about time for D20 to promo his excitement for DC Legendary. Dude, end of July, early August. I can't wait. There's going to be a lot of DC Legendary on this channel. Hoping to avoid it after having the original and what if, but it sounds too good to pass up. Yeah, I mean it's fun. And I played kind of poorly too because I could not get rid of much of my basic cards. I should have done a bit better with that, but it worked out fine. But yeah. Early thoughts on your favorite hero? I mean, Hulk was really fun. He worked really well. But that's what's interesting is like, okay, if I play with these same 3 heroes again, but next game I leaned more into Emma Frost, this game would look entirely different, right? I think that's one of the coolest things about Legendary is that if we had done more of an Emma Frost thing. So this says her epic card is if a Master Strike would occur, you may reveal this card to KO that Master Strike and shuffle a card from the bystander deck into the villain deck instead. That's kind of a really nice card if you can get that out early and really lean into that. Have we done more X-Men stuff? Because it says each player may reveal another X-Men hero, and each player who does draws a card. So if we focused on an X-Men synergistic deck, we could have done a lot more with her with that. Having her in this deck was actually probably worse. Hulk was very good contained, and Hawkeye was very good contained. She probably wanted more X-Men heroes, but there's tons of different options. Are they still releasing a new Marvel Legendary, or did they wrap up? We have no idea, unfortunately. I hope that they release more, but we don't know for sure. Shield Agent still goated. I have it somewhere. I need to play it again. How do you get rid of your basic cards? So sometimes there's cards that let you do it. Like, for example, Scorpion, if I fought him, just says KO one of your heroes. So if I would have knocked him out and I played one of these cards or had it in my hand or whatever, I could have just KO'd it. The Doom bots also KO'd it. A lot of times it's villains that will have you KO things. Sometimes there are certain heroes that KO things. I know in the first run of Marvel Legendary, there were a lot of heroes that worked off that premise. And I'm sure there's other ways too. And then we didn't even really get into the special bystanders. But like this special bystander says, reveal the top 2 cards of your deck. You may KO one of them, right? Another way to do that. KO a wound from your hand or discard pile. If you don't have any, draw a card instead. What was the police officer? You may use the fight ability of a henchman villain in any player's victory pile. So if there's a good fight ability or like a KO one, you could do that too. Hey, welcome to chat. When it's Star Wars Legendary, who knows? So there's definitely different ways to do it. The special bystanders are an option to do that. Play Legendary alongside Shannon, same villain. Yeah, right. And again, people have always asked that, like, which do I prefer? And for me, again, they're 2 very different games in how they play. So like I love Legendary for what it is as a deck builder. And I love Marvel Champions for what it is as a deck construction game. My assumption is that it would be a bit odd for them doing Marvel and DC simultaneously. Would be a weird licensing deal for either of those brands. Could be interesting if they allow both. I hope they allow both. The problem is Upper Deck did sue Lorcana, which is Disney owned. So they're probably not happy about that. Thank you so much for teaching. Yeah, I'm happy that helped. And I'm eventually, once I get a few more gameplays in, I'm going to do an actual like playthrough video. Kind of how I did for Marvel Champions. For me, I enjoy deck construction more than deck. Yeah. Totally legit. I get it. I mean, like I said, 2 of my top game Marvel Champions and Ashes is deck construction. So I love it. But that's why I personally don't mind owning both legendary and champions. Again, I get no kickback from this. I don't care what you guys do or don't do. But because they're so different, I don't mind that. Does United release Marvel and DC sets concurrently? I thought they did Marvel and then switched to DC, but I can't remember. Or like they finished up Marvel and then started DC stuff and then we're still shipping out Marvel. I can't remember if that's what I did or not, but I never got into United. But that's a good question. Makes sense. They do feel different. Yeah. And like, again, I know some people have like a bunch of deck builders. I don't know if this does anything crazy to replace those, but if you don't have many or any and you want a solid deck builder, I think it's a solid option. And again, I know John Wick Legendary. Let's go. I probably get that. Just all your cards are headshots. The other thing too is that, again, the MSRP on this is $100, right? Let's just call it what it is. It's $100. I will say for $100, yes, you get the Neo pre-mat, which I think is fantastic. You also get 550 cards, right? It's a lot of cards that come in this versus Marvel Champions is what, 45 bucks now for 200 some cards, maybe in an expansion box. I'm not 100% sure. So it's more expensive, yes, but I think for the content, like the amount of content you get, it's a pretty good price. Again, on Game Nerds, I think it's like $10 cheaper. There might be a sale at some point. Who knows? You know, whatever. So yeah, it's again, I know people balk at that higher price point. I totally get that. I totally understand it. But I think it's important to note that, again, it has 550 cards in it. And like for Champions, I play 5 games. I play basically everything versus this. I feel like I'm not. So Prime Week starts tomorrow. You never know. I don't think it's on Amazon yet, somebody was saying, but maybe it's going to be soon. Just don't look at my Vito Lacerda collection. Vito Lacerda has some great games. I sold a bunch though. Dune Imperium costs more than Dune to get to where it's more interesting. Yeah. Yeah. So again, I get it. Oh, it costs more than 100. Okay. So yeah, anyway, I get it. And I think DC Legendary is $100 as well or something like that. So just show off new games on your channel because the Champions crowd need more games to play. So much time between releases these days. Dude, it's going to be slow going. I know people have asked that. We're like, oh, do you think they're going to speed it up? I think they've shown that they're not going to speed it up. I think the pace they're setting is exactly what it's going to be. Age of Apocalypse is back to being out of stock. Yeah, it's not too surprising. 5 masterminds and 9 schemes. That's a minimum 45 plays. Not kind of mixing and matching heroes and villain groups. Yeah. And yeah, and that's the other thing too. So Doom, the only thing I had to put in was the Doom bots, but like the Scorpion stuff, whatever. The other thing that important to note really quick is that, again, if I would have played this two-handed, we would have had more of the henchmen cards in, and we would have had 2 villain groups in, and we would have had 5 heroes. So I do want to get to the point in this game where I'm better two-handed, because I do think it'll be more fun. But I think it's important to show off that if you play true solo, it's pretty well balanced for it. And like it's good. Like I've played 95% of my games true solo, and I've had a fantastic time. So you don't have to play two-handed, and it doesn't feel unbalanced, right? It doesn't feel bad. There's times in Marvel Champions where it feels really bad. I really don't believe that's the case with this game, but when I do play two-handed, it is pretty smooth and pretty fun. I just need a better system to like figure out organization, because I'm really bad at it. And like I said, watch Begotop Games. He's got a YouTube channel and he streams on Twitch on Thursday nights, I think. He's got a really active Discord channel. But Begotop plays two-handed. It gets you a really good feel, and he knows the game. He knows the game really, 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 really well. Like really well. So because I have to push Sentinels every chance I get. When it is available, it was $50 for 720 cards. That's wild, dude. They said they were speeding up and then it got slower. Well, you know, time's relative. Slow is the speed. Hopefully it will adjust slightly for the Aussie dollar, because that's expensive comparatively. Rumor has it Fear No Evil is already out of print. Bro, that'd be bad. I don't think I pre-ordered it. I don't think I pre-ordered it anywhere. I can't remember. That would be such a kick. Oh no, I did pre-order it. You can get it on Game Nerds still to pre-order it. Wait, how many cards are in that box? Does it say? $276 cards for $48. Wonder Man is probably out of print. Yeah. Almost forgot I need to pre-order. I know. I need to pre-order Jessica and Luke because they never pre-order on time. So I always forget. What's the release date? July 24th is the expected release date, according to Game Nerds. And then, was it August for the other ones? Is that printed from my local library? Free 99. Actually, I can't even see. Can I pre-order Jessica Jones yet? I guess Luke Cage too, but Jessica Jones, Champions. No, I can't even pre-order it yet. God, that's so annoying that they announce stuff and I can't pre-order it. It's the frustrating thing in the world. Moving out of state, last day. Just make sure you forward your mailing address, like with the post office too. And whoever you order it through, you could probably change it and let them know. But we did that when we moved. I just like told the post office to forward everything, and FedEx and UPS. They're usually pretty good, but obviously it's not perfect. All right, chat. I appreciate you all. I appreciate the support. Thanks for hanging out. Thank you for the subs and the gifted membership. So thank you. But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this. We will play this again on Wednesday. Super hyped and excited. But yeah, this was really good. I hope you liked it. We'll play a different combination to see more of it so you guys can get a feel of it. He's abandoning us just for tonight. But you continue. You should be happy. You showed up and I was still here for a little bit. But yeah, appreciate you all. Thank you all so much for hanging out and join the Discord and whatnot. Gonna watch football. I need to check on the scores. I haven't seen it. I need to see Erling. See how he's done. But yeah, shot to me in time. Take care, everyone. I appreciate you all. See you all Wednesday for more Legendary. Take care.